TV proudly presents Raceland Rams football as the Kool Sports Network brings you coverage of the Raceland Rams live from Raceland, Kentucky. Now let's head to the field for Countdown to Kickoff and Raceland Rams football live on Kool TV. And a pleasant good evening from Fort Thomas Highlands as the Raceland Rams take to the road for the first time in the 2024 campaign as they'll match up with the fourth-ranked team out of Class 5A, the Highlands Bluebirds. Good evening, everyone. James Carr, happy to have you along with us here on Countdown to Kickoff. Raceland 1-2 on the season, a tough loss last week at home, falling to Pikeville 16-13. The Rams had an opportunity there late, could not cash in, and the Panthers get out of town with their first win of the year. Highlands on the other side, they are suffering their first loss of the season last week, falling to number 6 in Class 6A, Ryle, in overtime. They lost that game 34-28. Highlands and Raceland have played each other twice. Both times have gone in the favor of the home team here this evening. Highlands won the first matchup back in 2022, 24-14. They took Raceland to the woodshed last year, 40-0 down in Ramland. So the Rams tonight will see what they can do with the measuring stick here with this very highly rated team in Class 5A, and then it'll turn its attention into Class Single A opponents beginning next week when the Rams make another trip back up to Northern Kentucky, and they'll bring in a matchup against Newport Central Catholic. We'll take a break. We'll come back. We'll break down the matchup. We'll talk with head coach Mike Sammons and get his thoughts on tonight's matchup and get you ready for kickoff. About 18 minutes before we put it in the air, Rams on the road for the first time this season. We continue after this on Countdown to Kickoff on Kool TV.
If you're looking for a complete discount pharmacy with old-fashioned service and excellent prices, look no more. Since 1979, Stultz Pharmacy has provided our area with the finest in pharmacy care, 24-hour emergency prescription service, free delivery, and drive-through service for prescriptions. Stultz Pharmacy continues to fill all of your expectations. They carry a nice selection of gift items. For hometown service, see the professionals at Stultz Pharmacy in Greenup. More than you expect from a pharmacy.
Stultz Pharmacy.
When you want real, authentic Mexican menu items, you want Tres Hermanos Núñez. Accept no substitutes. None compares. Fajitas, tacos, burritos, quesadillas, chimichangas, even vegetarian choices. A kids menu, desserts and salads, a tasty, budget-pleasing selection for you and your family, unlike any others. Should be your first and only choice for authentic Mexican all throughout the tri-state. Ashland, Greenup, Grayson, Paintsville, Canova, South Point, Olive Hill, and Cannonsburg. Tres Hermanos Núñez, the best around. Primary Plus is celebrating 40 years of its mission of quality, advanced, affordable health care. With over 11 primary care locations throughout the region, Primary Plus believes in our communities and our patients. The Primary Plus name means primary care plus so much more. Offering extended services such as women's health, pediatrics, dental, counseling, diabetes management, infusion services, and on-site pharmacy that offers free delivery. Primary Plus believes in connecting health care for you and your family and is always welcoming new patients. Learn more at primaryplus.net.
Discover the convenience of Clark's Pump and Shop, your go-to local pit stop. Clark's proudly serves your neighborhood with new locations popping up just around the corner. Swing by today and indulge in a selection of your favorite snacks and drinks. We're committed to elevate your on-the-go taste experience. Clark's Pump and Shop is your premier destination for all things convenience and satisfaction. Stop by today at a Clark's Pump and Shop near you. Clark's Pump and Shop. Return, refresh, refuel.
Back here in Highlands as we get you set for Raceland and the Bluebirds as Rams take to the road for the first time this season. Looking at last week, Raceland 16-0. They trailed in the third quarter, and then all of a sudden the Rams found a little bit of momentum. The big thing happened with a turnover. They get a turnover on a forced fumble from Austin McKee, then a punt that was muffed by the returner for Pikeville on a ball that should have just gotten out of the way with. He stayed very close. It bounces back up, hits him in the backside. The Rams capitalized on that. Next thing you know, we have a 16-13 ball game. Raceland gets a stop. They get the football back. Not a lot of time to go, though. About a minute 30 when they took over. Only one timeout remaining. The Rams got themselves into fourth and 12. They made the out route and got 11 yards. And that was the turnover on downs that gave it to the Panthers and securing the 3-point victory. Coach Sammons said he was happy with the grit that he saw from his team, even though they came up on the losing effort. And he said, when you're looking at the team that's held the trophy up three of the past years and 4 of the last 5, that's where you have to figure out how to get to. So he said that they're there, just a little bit further they need to get over that hump. Here tonight, they're going to face a very powerful and speedy Highlands Bluebird team, and when you look at it up front, it all starts with what they do offensively with their offensive line. Not a player under 255 on that front line. They'll anchor the center with a pair of 275-pound guards, 255s on the tackles and 255 up the middle. On the defensive line, 265 and 275 on the nose tackles, on the ends, 225 and 255. Very speedy athletes. A couple of guys that's really going to be people that we keep close eyes on tonight. The running back, Jack White. The senior did not play much against this team last year, only had 1 carry. Last week he ran for 22 times for 156 yards in the loss to Ryle. The other guy on the outside is Adam Surrey. This guy can do a little bit of everything. And he's a guy that if the ball gets in his hands in open space, you might as well put 6 on the board because it's going that direction. And, of course, Rio Littmer. He was a kid that was playing behind Brody Benke last year when the Bluebirds rolled into Raceland, and then they kind of went with a dual quarterback last year. Littmer played very well, 7 of 11 for 146 yards and 2 touchdowns. Last week, 14 of 22, 166, 2 touchdowns, 2 interceptions. He's upside down on the season, though, 3 and 5, respectfully. For the Rams, it's Jacob Waller and Parker Eisen dueling it out, trying to figure out which one's going to cement themselves as QB1. And last week, Waller gets the nod there in the third quarter to takes over, and he leads the Rams down to get their first passing touchdown of the season. Waller hooked up with Jackson Reister for 40 yards, and that got Raceland kind of moving forward after getting on the scoreboard as well. But talking with Coach Sammons, he said he believes that both Waller and Eisen bring a lot to the table, each in their respective way, and that both will be on the field in different positions many times throughout the rest of this season. All right, we'll step aside for a break. We come back, we'll talk with Coach Sammons. We'll break things down and get his thoughts on last week as well as the upcoming match here tonight with number 4 Highlands. That's as we continue our coverage here on Countdown to Kickoff on Kool TV.
At Papa John's, get an extra large New York style 1-topping pizza for only $10.99. Hand stretch, mouth watering, get that ooey gooey cheese. 8 extra large slices, hold it and fold it. It's an extra large, bigger is better, more for your money New York style pizza. Better ingredients, better pizza, better get you some cheesy, saucy, tossy Papa John's. Get an extra large New York style 1-topping pizza for only $10.99. Papa John's.
If you can picture yourself in a better job and a better life, there are thousands of openings in Kentucky right now. And with the Work Ready Kentucky Scholarship, you can prepare for many of them tuition-free. Good at Ashland Community and Technical College. This scholarship offers 100% free tuition for classes that can prepare you for a great job in healthcare, advanced manufacturing, and more in as little as 13 weeks. Get started today at WorkReadyKentucky.com.
Looking for the latest archery gear? Check out Border Sporting Goods for your best selection of Hoyt and Matthews bows, as well as 10-point crossbows with a full selection of accessories for all your hunting needs. Borders also offers a full selection of shotguns and rifles with plenty of ammunition and reload supplies, along with a full selection of benchmark and case knives. Borders is your headquarters for the largest selection of Liberty gun safes in the area, no matter how big or small you need to keep your firearms safe. Before your next hunting excursion, stop by and stock up at Border Sporting Goods, US 60 West in Ashland.
You know, financial security begins at home with home ownership. If you've been putting off looking for a home because you think you can't afford it, you owe it to yourself to check out Members Choice Credit Union. Members Choice Credit Union has programs for first-time home buyers and more to help put you in the home of your dreams. Call, click, or stop by Members Choice Credit Union today. That's Members Choice Credit Union, NMLS 411945, Equal Housing Lender. Other restrictions may apply.
Back on Countdown to Kickoff on Kool Hits Sports Network, joined with Raceland head coach Mike Sammons. Coach, last week, a good testament to where you want to get to, not the ultimate goal, obviously, but you line up with a formidable opponent there in Class Single A that a lot of people think will be standing there at the end of the season.
Well, I mean, I think our guys show some guts and some grit, and if you have that kind of grit about you, you got a chance. And so, listen, that's our standard, that's our expectation. For us to perform at a high level. We came up short again against those guys, and those guys have a really good team, a really good program. That's why they held the trophy on the last day of the past 3 years and 4 out of the last 5. but that's where we want to get to. And I think all indications shows we're close. We got to keep moving forward. We got 12 more opportunities, including the one tonight, to try to catch them on the last day of the season.
You look at the way that you've sized up over your opponents over this first 4 weeks, 3 games, and that bye week. The defense was probably one of the biggest question marks because of the number of players that you lost on there. But it's been a pleasant surprise of how well they've played. Have they been kind of overachieving what you guys thought of the preseason, or these were the expectations, what you thought this group of kids would bring?
Well, I'd say we felt like from the get-go, our best position group was our defensive line. And so I think if you can play on the line of scrimmage, you're going to win big football games. There's no question about that. Now, haven't been good enough at some other spots yet to win football games, at least at the high level. But we felt like our defensive line was and still is our best position group. So I think that alone gives you a chance. And then from there, you bring on some linebackers crew, some guys that can run and tackle, and we take away the run. And so when you can do that in high school football, you give yourself a chance. And I think that's what you've seen the first month of the season. Listen, our defense is giving us a chance every week. I wouldn't say they've exceeded expectations because our standard is our standard, and those guys know that, and they perform to that level. And they'll continue to have to do so for us to get to where we want to go as we try to catch our offense up to that point.
One of the position groups we always talk about when we're talking about your defense is that linebacking unit. Mm-hmm. All 4 new linebackers this year. One of those guys that's really stood out has been Logan Lockwood, a kid that's just been kind of sitting there waiting his turn. Got a little bit of rotations last year when Braden was out, but a guy that's really seizing the moment.
Yeah, I mean, he is the one guy of those 4 that has some experience, and I think that shows. He played in this game a year ago, and he's kind of grown in that area. He's kind of our vocal leader within that defense. And he's got a little edge to him, a little toughness. And again, that's what you're going to have to play in the front 7 in the box and try to take away the run. He's done a good job leading our defense. And, those other guys are kind of rallying along, and trying to get to that standard. And we're slowly but surely getting there. Obviously, if I had to, pick apart one bugaboo of our defense, we give up a couple explosives. And those are things we continue to work on. And, getting off the field on money down as well, which I think we've grown in that area. Obviously, it'll be a big test tonight.
Offensively, you flipped the page a little bit. You went to a different quarterback there in the second half, and Waller comes in, delivers a little bit for you. You go back to Ison there on a quarterback sneak, and we talked after the game. You feel like both of those guys give you an element for what you need at the quarterback position.
Yeah, both guys have been really good, man. They've been team first guys. Jake's had a really good month kicking the football, and he's gave us a lift in 2 different games now. And Parker's made some plays as well with his feet. And so, I think for our team to get to where we want to go, both guys are going to have to play. And you'll see both guys tonight, and I think you'll see both guys different spots on the field as we move forward through this journey. But both guys have been really bought into who we are, and they got a little different skill set, so I think you'll see some different approaches when one's in the game versus the other. But again, it takes everybody pulling the ball in the right direction. I've been really proud of those guys for rallying around each other. And again, you win in the locker room, and those guys have really held together and won our locker room over, and I'm really excited for them where they can lead us.
You look at your opponent, a quarterback that you guys saw last year, even with the Binky kid that was there. He comes in and goes out and throws the ball very well. A balanced attack they've shown they can be. They can go to the heavy running back with the white kid back there as well, but they've also got a very dynamic receiver out there that he catches the ball in space and it's 6.
Yeah, I mean, they're dynamic in a lot of ways. Quarterback's got big-time arm talent. They got athletes all over the field. They're probably the best position group, again, in my opinion, is their offensive line. And so it's not like any other high school football game. You're going to try to take away the run's the right word, but you're going to try to control the line of scrimmage and not get gashed in the run game. And when they go to throw the ball, you're going to try to pressure the quarterback if we can, against a formidable offensive line. When they do throw the ball underneath, we're going to try to rally to the ball, make some hits and tackles, and then we're going to try to eliminate explosives. Seems like a simple game plan. Obviously, it's a simple game. It comes down to blocking and tackling. That's really what it's about. And so they present challenges because they're better blocking and tackling than most people you play. And so that's what it's all about for us to see if we can continue to grow and compete. And this will be one of those situations where, since we've been in this kind of elite run where we're getting to the semis 7 of 10 years or whatever it's been in the final 3 times, is we made a point to make sure, hey, look, every year when you play your last game, that can't be the best opponent you played. So rest assured after tonight, no matter who we play in Class A football, they will not be the best team we played. And so these are experiences you can draw on and grow from, and I'm really excited for our kids tonight.
You look at this team ranked number 4 in 5A, okay. A 4A school ranked 4. They pushed number 6 Ryle last week to overtime. And you and I, we talked about this at lunch today. this game compared to next week when you step back into Class Single A and you make the trip up to Newport Central Catholic, game's going to slow down a lot.
Yeah, I mean, it's all about the pace of play, right? I mean, our pace of play has gotten better as we went through this over the first month. And our pace of play, our reaction time will speed up after the night. And so that's what it's about, to try to put yourself in uncomfortable positions. You grow when you're uncomfortable. If you go around, and I use this line to our team all the time, if you go around pick off low-hanging fruit, then you're just a little bit better than low-hanging fruit. That's not who we want to be, and that's not how you get on the last day of the season and hold the big trophy. And so that's what it's about. A very first-class program here. Coach Spire, got a lot of respect for him. I feel like he respects what we do, and we're really excited to be here.
Coach, good luck tonight. We'll talk to you after the game.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
We'll take a break. We come back. We'll get our starting lineups to get you ready for kickoff. Raceland on the road for the first time this season. They've got number 4 Highlands in their sights. We'll talk about it when we return after this on Countdown to Kickoff on Kool TV.
The Greenup County Public Library system is the best. Read the latest bestsellers in large print, regular print, or audio CDs. You can also check out movies or place a hold on a book on our website or call one of the library locations to place a hold. There are community meeting rooms available by reservation at all locations for clubs and organizations. And be sure to check out the Jesse Stewart collection at the Greenup County branch. Check them out on Facebook and Twitter. If you're looking for a complete discount pharmacy with old-fashioned service and excellent prices, look no more. Since 1979, Stultz Pharmacy has provided our area with the finest in pharmacy care, 24-hour emergency prescription service, free delivery, and drive-through service for prescriptions. Stultz Pharmacy continues to fill all of your expectations. They carry a nice selection of gift items. For hometown service, see the professionals at Stultz Pharmacy in Greenup. More than you expect from a pharmacy.
Stultz Pharmacy.
Primary Plus is celebrating 40 years of its mission of quality, advanced, affordable health care. With over 11 primary care locations throughout the region, Primary Plus believes in our communities and our patients. The Primary Plus name means primary care plus so much more, offering extended services such as women's health, pediatrics, dental, counseling, diabetes management, infusion services, and on-site pharmacy that offers free delivery. Primary Plus believes in connecting health care for you and your family and is always welcoming new patients. Learn more at primaryplus.net.
Hello, everyone. I am Rick Clark. Let me introduce you to Carlisle, Annabelle, and Zach.
And as you can tell by these commercials, this family has a lot of fun.
We have a great team here at Clark's.
And we would love for you to join our family.
Whether you're a young person looking for your first job, someone who's looking for extra work, or maybe you're ready to start a career at a growing company, we want to talk to you. To find out more and start the process, go to myclarkspns.com.
Clark's Pump and Shop.
Return.
Refresh.
Refuel.
If you can picture yourself in a better job and a better life, there are thousands of openings in Kentucky right now. And with the Work Ready Kentucky Scholarship, you can prepare for many of them tuition-free. Good at Ashland Community and Technical College. This scholarship offers 100% free tuition for classes that can prepare you for a great job in healthcare, advanced manufacturing, and more in as little as 13 weeks. Get started today at workreadykentucky.com.
Fall fishing season is just around the corner, and Border Sporting Goods is your fishing headquarters for rods and reels from G. Loomis, St. Croix, Fenwick, Lewes, Shimano, Daiwa, and Abu Garcia. No matter what species of fish you are targeting, Border Sporting Goods has the perfect setup to make your next trip on the water a success. Borders also has baits in every size and style with a wide selection of tackle from Berkley, Strike King, Zoom, Z-Man, Bandit, and many more. Before hitting the water for your next fishing trip, stop by and stock up at Border Sporting Goods, US 60 West in Ashland. Back here in Highlands as we get you set for Raceland and the Highlands Bluebirds as the Rams take to the road for the first time this season. All touchdowns this season scored by the Raceland Rams are brought to you apart by Brent Roark Nationwide Insurance with offices located in Grayson and Flatwoods. Give Brent Roark a call for all your insurance needs. All first downs for the Rams brought to you apart by Ram Pharmacy located there on Greenup Avenue in Raceland. Ram Pharmacy, your friend for life. Our kickoff tonight is brought to you in part by the Ashland YMCA with all types of different things available for old and young. Visit the Y today. The officiating crew tonight is brought to you in part by Tri-State Ophthalmology for expert eye care as well as LASIK eye surgery. See the great folks at Tri-State Ophthalmology. And our weather report tonight is brought to you in part by Big Sandy Superstores of the Tri-State with a store located on Caramello Boulevard there in Grayson. Stop by and see why Big Sandy Superstore has everything you need for your home. Cloudy tonight, a mixture of a little bit of sun still left. Sun has dipped in behind the school across the way, but very breezy this evening. Wind swirling up around 10 miles an hour, going across the field on a field that's kind of sets down in a depression on the back side of the school. So a very unique setting. It's a great atmosphere here that is one side of the field is walled up with the back of the high school, and then the other side is the stands that has both fan bases in them, and then the press box directly behind it. So coin toss has been conducted at midfield. Raceland has won the toss. They want the football. Rams will be decked out in the whites tonight. White tops and bottoms, orange numerals across the front and the back. The orange lids with the Raceland R on the side. The Bluebirds, blue and white. Those white stripes down the pants. White numerals on the front and back as well. So Bluebirds getting ready to make their entrance into the stadium as we're about ready to get things rolling here tonight on the first road test for the Rams this season. So here come the Rams coming down the near sideline. So a heck of an atmosphere here in Highlands. They do it up right. It's a big cannon that fires from the top of the school across the way, and they've got blue smoke going off on the field. They're having to wait for the smoke to finish going out of the containers so they can pick it up and move it. So the thing that we had the same problem with here last time we were here was where it sits down in this depression. It's very humid tonight. This smoke just hangs, and we'll have blue smoke sitting in this field for a good 5 minutes or so until it drifts out of here. So a good road test tonight for the Rams. Again, Highlands, a 4A school, plays up in Class 5A. They will only be able to do that this year. They have to go back down to 4A next year after the rule change by the KHSAA. So they are ranked 4th this week in Class 5A, and that's with losing last week 34-28 in overtime. But they lost to number 6 in Class 6A of Riles. So they've run through most of their opponents. 17-7 win over Lexington Catholic. They took care of Covington Catholic in week 2, 32-22, and then a shutout over Campbell County, 34-0 a couple of weeks ago. So Logan Nickelman will have it teed up. Rams will send 3 returners back. Jonah Arnett, Aiden Cooper's in between. I can't see the gentleman on the near sideline of who that's going to be. So Nickelman has it teed up, far side, wind blowing from that side toward me. Ball is in the air. It's headed toward Arnett. He'll step up and field it at the 13. Up the far sideline, following with his tacklers. He gets across the 20 and gets walled up right there. Let's see where they spot him. They'll put him up to the 23-yard line. 11:55 to play here in the opening period, and here come the Raceland Rams. And it's going to be Parker Eisen still at QB1 to start this football game. He'll start with Marushian Stiltner in the backfield. 2 receivers wide left, 1 to the right. 1 high safety for the Bluebirds. And an offset pistol look. They'll give it off to Marushi, and he's met at the by a wall of blue jerseys. Maybe back to the line of scrimmage, if not a loss of a yard. They will take him back on a loss of 1. 2nd down and 11. Again, across that defensive line, Torrin Bryant, Diego Race, Tegan Hertuku, and Aiden Howard. 265, 275 in the middle with Race and Hartuku, 225, 255 on the outside edges. Ison 2nd down and 11. Rolling out to the near side, wanting to throw the football. He's got Scout Wilkes here on the near side in front of his bench, who makes the catch. Across the 30-yard line, it'll bring up 3rd down. So a gain of 9 brings up 3rd down and 2 for the Rams. Raceland on the season, 40.5% on 3rd down conversion, 17 of 42. They'll flip the side of the field to the trips to the wide side. That's the right side closest to the Bluebirds. 4 hats across the line. Ison turns, looks to the side. Gets the call from head coach Mike Sammons. Play clock's at 4. Ison following his blocker, and he's met in the hole. And we get a whistle before the play gets going. It's across the far side, and let's see what we got, whether it's offense or defense. They blew it dead immediately, and they're walking this one back for the Rams. So a penalty on the Rams, backs it up 5 yards. That makes it 3rd down and 7. .10:30 left to play here in the opening period. Rams, again, behind the chains on 1st down. Nice gain on the first pass play from Parker Ison, and now faces 3rd and 7. Trips right, 1 to the left. Loading the box. Ison wants to throw. Zips it out far side to Arnett. Arnett slips a tackle, drags the man with him all the way out across the line to gain. He had Gabe Williams draped on his back, and let's see if that'll move the sticks. That should move the sticks, and it will, in a Ram Pharmacy 1st down. Strong play there by Jonah Arnett as he was hit well behind the line and picked up 8. That moves the sticks. So the Rams a fresh set of downs out to the 34. Marucci stays in the backfield with Ison. Trips near side, the wide side of the field. 7 guys in the box. Ison wants to throw. Little bubble route on the inside move by Arnett, and he's met immediately for a gain of 1. Take him out to the 35-yard line, 2nd down and 9. Wilkes and Arnett come near side. Reister goes to the far side all alone. An H-back of Marucci. Stiltner to the right of Ison. The give to Stiltner on a sweep, trying to find a hole. And he gets pushed out of bounds in front of his bench. He was bottled up by Ethan Grimm. Also there was Tyus McCarter. So we'll take him out to the 38-yard line. A gain of 3 makes it 3rd and 6. Inside of 9 minutes to play as we go 8:59 on the rested clock. Rams have already converted 1 3rd down on this drive. Need the 44 to move the sticks. Wilkes all alone on the near side. That's the boundary. Trips to the wide side right. And movement up front. Let's see who we got it again if this was on Raceland. And another false start on the Rams. I got that one on Evan Burrows. So make it 3rd and 11 now. Puts the Rams behind the sticks. Ball nestled at the 33-yard line near hash mark. Still rested clock at 8:59 here in the opening frame. 4 hats across the line, 6 in the box. The give to Marucci. Marucci gets his feet swept out from underneath him after getting through the hole. Thomas Hicks, an outside linebacker, catches him just after the 35. And that'll bring up 4th down. Gain of 3 by Marucci. So Waller will come out to kick this one away. They'll bring 2 returners back. One is Gabe Williams. The other is Adam Surrey. And the dynamic of Adam Surrey at that. And that ball was blocked. Waller gets unloaded on. A penalty marker flies. It's going to be roughing the kicker. So the ball's down at the 49-yard line of the Rams, but let's sort this one out as the offense looks to be returning to the field after the personal foul. Ethan Grimm came through untouched and blew Waller up as about the time he got ready to unload on it. So it's only a running into the kicker, so a 5-yard penalty rather than a roughing the kicker. So the penalty will move the ball forward 5 and make it 4th down and 3. And now let's see if the offense elects to stay on the field. And that's who is huddling up on the near sideline. They've not started the play clock yet. Offense will return. And they're going to go heavy here with the 3-back set as Eisen will go up under center. 4th down and 3. They'll pitch it out to the far side. That is out to Waller, or excuse me, to Arnett. And Arnett should have enough to move the sticks. He needed the 44. That's where they have the ball marked, and it will move the sticks. And another Ram Pharmacy first down. So the Rams convert on 4th down. 63.6% of the time so far this season they've been successful. And that one there just put the 2 big guys out in front. Arnett followed the lead blockers. So the Rams take advantage of the penalty on the Bluebirds, and the possession continues. Here's Stiltner trying to stretch it to the outside, and he gets upended right in front of his bench. Surrey and McCarter there on the stop. They'll take him up to the 48-yard line, make it a gain of 4, 2nd down and 6. Still scoreless, 7:20 to go here in the opening period. Good drive for the Rams in time of possession. Twin set for Eisen. The take to give. That's to Marucci on a nice little sidestep. He goes right up the seam, and he's down inside Bluebirds territory. And another Ram Pharmacy first down for the junior. They'll take him down to the 43-yard line. That's a gain of 9. Marucci last week, 10 carries for 32 yards, 17 for 79 on the season. But the Rams pick up their 3rd first down of the football game. 10th play of the drive coming up here on this snap. Ball on the near side hash, 4 hats across the line for the Bluebirds. Eisen on 1st and 10. Follows his lead blocker, hits the B button in the hole, and they'll push him just shy of the 40 on a gain of 2.5. It'll bring up 2nd down. They'll give him the 41. He was in between the 40 and the 41, so a gain of 2, 2nd and 8. Ball still nestled on the near side hash. Will go inside of 6 minutes on this snap. Reister and Arnett far side on the wide side of the field. Double barrel shotgun look for Eisen. Counter play to Stiltner, and he's met in the backfield and brought to the ground for a loss. Getting in there and getting him was Torrin Bryant, the 6', 255-pound senior defensive end. 3rd down and long. Loss of 1 on the play. 3rd and 9. 5.5 to go here in the first quarter. Rams have had the football the entire time. So far, 1 of 2 on 3rd down tries. They need the Bluebirds 33 to move the sticks. Eisen pumps, rolling out right. Surveying, looking, pressure coming behind. Arnett coming back across the field toward the Highlands bench, but he can't make the connection. It was well incomplete. Clock will rest with 5:12 to play in the first quarter and brings up 4th down and 9 for the Rams from the Bluebirds' 42-yard line. had Arnett releasing, coming back across, but he was throwing across his body with pressure coming from behind by Ethan Grimm out of that linebacking core and was not able to get it to where he needed it to go. Rams offense will stay on the field here on fourth down and 9 in a twin set. Bluebirds showing blitz. Ison turns, looks to the sideline, and Mike Sammons will burn a timeout. So a long sustained drive for the Rams as, oh, excuse me, they just called Raceland for a penalty. So move it back 5 and make it 4th and 14. Mike Sammons is livid on the near sideline. Now the officials get together. They called it on Jonah Arnett, said that he moved. And this pushes it back closer to midfield to the 47. Coach Sammons still pleading his case. And he is not happy. And they're going to send the punt team out now. And our line judge on the near sideline is getting an earful. So Highlands got to Waller the last time they tried to punt it away. This time they'll only put one man back of Surrey guarding for a fake. Waller gets this one away. Surrey runs forward, fields it at the 16. The Rams meet him at the line, and Scout Wilkes is there first to bring him down. So they'll take him down at the 16-yard line. So a 31-yard kick, no return, 5:03 to go in the opening frame. And here come the Bluebirds in their offensive series for the first time tonight. The junior quarterback of Rio Littmer, 5'10", 175 pounds. Jack White to his left, 3 receivers wide left. He'll put a man in motion. He'll bring him across the set. That's Tommy Faring. He'll stop as a tight end. Now they move 2 men in motion, a jet sweep. They'll fake it off to the tailback, and Jack White spins in the hole and gets stopped after a couple. They'll take him up to the 18 on a gain of 2, second down 8. Ball on the near side hash mark. Ferry and McCarter near side. They'll stack it up. Arnold and Surrey far side. White in the right pocket now of Littmer. Littmer brings it near side. McCarter has the catch. He's across the 25. Out to the 27. That'll move the sticks and a Bluebirds first down. Gain of 9 on the play. Surrey and McCarter come near side on the boundary. An H-back. White in the right pocket of Littmer. Rams showing blitz. They'll give it off to White, and he's stonewalled in the back of the backfield. Leading the surge there was Lyndon Sammons, the junior defensive end. That's going to be a loss of 2, second down 11. .345 to play here in the opening period, scoreless. Raceland had a great drive going, 12 plays that ate up nearly 7 minutes, but came away with nothing. Twin set for Littmer. 4 hats across the line. Rams showing blitz. They bring 5. Littmer standing in the pocket. He gets delivered with a big hit in the backfield. Was looking downfield for Jackson Arnold, and it was nearly picked off as Austin McKee was stride for stride down the center of the field. It's 3rd down and 12. I talked with Austin today. He said Jackson Arnold was going to be the kid he was going to be following around much of the day. 6'3", 16 catches, 207 yards on the season with a touchdown. He went for 7 and 89 last week in the loss to Ryle. 3rd down and 12 for the Bluebirds. 3:27 on arrested clock. Twin set. Littmer, play action. Looking left, now comes back right, rolling out. Has time. Surveying. Comes down the near sideline and nearly picked off. Max Burton was there. His intended receiver was Adam Surrey. And the Bluebirds will have to punt it away on their first offensive possession. Really good job by the Rams to get after the Bluebirds' backfield. Joan Arnett back to return for the Rams. Driving kick as Arnett backpedals and calls for the fair catch at the 35. So Kale Harris, booms one. And the Rams will take over on their own 35-yard line. A 40-yard kick, no return. 3:13 to play here in the third. We're scoreless. And if you're tuned in with us here tonight for the audio-only broadcast here on Kool TV and you've not done so, hit that subscribe button. Give us a thumbs up if you see something you like. Hit that bell each time we put out new material. You get an alert there to your mobile device. Near side hash mark for the Rams. Scoreless. Two backs in the backfield. Little counter play to Stiltner. Stiltner off right tackle. He'll pick up one. Thomas Hicks, outside linebacker, making the stop. Stiltner's had some opportunities, just never been able to make that one surge to get past and get downfield. Inside of 3 we go. Ball's nestled in between the hash marks now. Stiltner stays in the backfield. Marucci is an H-back. Reister far side. Near side is Eli Evans along with Jonah Arnett in the slot. Four hats across the line for the Bluebirds. Play action, Eisen coming near side. He's got his man there, Arnett, and he overthrows him. Downfield, it was Hayden Haas who was in coverage, but just a little bit too much on the lead there, and brings up 3rd down and 9. Excuse me, that pass play was from Joan Arnett. They've switched quarterbacks. I did not see the numbers there on the last play. So Waller is the quarterback now. Marucci in his right pocket in a twin set. 3rd down and 9 for the Rams. Waller sets, pressure coming up the middle, rolling out to the near sideline. Looking downfield, he'll tuck it and run it. A little shimmy shake, and he's going to be pushed out of bounds just shy of the marker to gain. Needed the 45, he'll get the 44. So a gain of 8 brings up 4th down and 1, and the Rams offense staying on the field. Raceland has already converted 1 4th down in this football game, but they're 1 of 4 on 3rd down conversions, and that's been a bugaboo for this team this season. Waller looks confused. Now he's trying to get his line set up, and Raceland's going to burn a timeout. They were going for an unbalanced line, and they had a man out of position. Looked like big Garrett Elkins. That was not where he needed to be lined up. He looked like 76. That's Garrett Elkins. I'm just saying, Garrett is not supposed to be playing that I knew of, but no, Garrett's standing down there. I swear it looked like 76 on those jerseys, but again, those numbers on the front, you cannot see them. I hate these jerseys, have always hated these jerseys. One of the guys I used to hate them on the most is standing 2 guys down from me. When Ethan Cox and Gunnar Lewis used to wear 11 and 12, and those things were impossible to see. See if I can look down in here and get a closer look with the eyeballs. Okay, I got the back time. That was Jacob Literal, 75. And again, wadded up on the front, you can't see it. All right, Waller will go under center. The Rams will go with 3 men in the backfield, much like what they did on the last 4th down conversion. They'll pitch it out near side, trying to get the edge of Stiltner with a reach after losing his footing and then lost the football. That'll move the sticks and a Ram Pharmacy 1st down. Stiltner lost his footing, and then as he dives forward, the football comes out of his hands, but it gets out of bounds, but just enough to move the sticks as Raceland picks up its 4th first down of the football game. Clock stopped at 2:17 on the play out of bounds. An H-back. Stiltner in the left pocket of Waller. 4 hats across the line. They give it off to Stiltner. Stiltner met in the hole, and he gets blown up there by Ryan Dunn, the junior linebacker. No gain on the play, 2nd down 10. Stiltner's been kind of stymied here tonight. 56 carries for 325 on the season with 3 touchdowns. He went for 84 last week in the loss to Pikeville, averaging over 100 a game, and thus far 6 carries for 9 yards. 2nd down 10 for the Rams on the near side hash mark from their own 46. Double barrel shotgun look this time for Waller. Stiltner on a sweep. Finds a seam off the right edge, and he gets hammered off after getting past the hole of Ethan Grimm. And it brings up 3rd down. Out to the 48-yard line, a gain of 2. So 3rd down 8 for the Rams. And we just lost the scoreboard. The Jumbotron looks beautiful, but there's no scoreboard on it underneath it whatsoever. There we go. Now it's back. So that gives both teams a chance to go to their respective sidelines. Well, we have a break in the action. Tonight's game is brought to you in part by Kurt Robinson State Farm Insurance. For all your insurance needs, see Kurt Robinson State Farm Insurance. By Pure Point Auto in Greenup. From oil changes to multi-point inspections to full engine swaps, Pure Point Auto can do it all. They also mount and balance tires and cut and key program keys. Pure Point Auto, 2109 Ashland Road in Greenup. By the Grayson Funeral Home, 49 McCoy Road, family owned and operated. Their large and spacious facility seats 300 in the chapel and has over 2 acres of parking. For more information, visit them at GraysonFH.com. That's Grayson Funeral Home. By Jason Greer, attorney at law, happy to sponsor tonight's game. See Jason for estate planning and personal injury. That's Jason Greer, attorney at law, 113 North Hort Street in Grayson. Or visit him at GreerAttorney.com. And by Sparks Funeral Home, 203 West Main Street in Grayson, caring for a community, locally owned and operated Sparks Funeral Home in Grayson. 3rd down and 8 for the Rams. Ball on the far side hash mark. Waller wants to throw, zips it out near side. He's got Arnett. Arnett inside of Highlands territory. And again, he catches the football short of the line to gain and surges forward and should move the sticks. And they will for another Ram Pharmacy first down. Jonah Arnett, just 2nd effort after contact. Knew he needed the 44, and that's exactly where he got. 8 yards on the catch and run afterward. So Arnett here tonight, 3 catches for 17 as we are inside of 30 seconds to play here in the opening quarter, and we're scoreless. I think this sends a lot of exclamation points across the state looking at this one. High snap to give to Marucci, right up the left edge. Marucci spins and picks up Ford out to the 40. And this is what Raceland wanted to do, control the tempo, and that's going to take us to the end of 1 quarter of play. Scoreless with the Rams in control of the football. They'll have it going from left to right from the Bluebirds 40 when we return after this here on Kool TV.
The Greenup County Public Library system is the best. Read the latest bestsellers in large print, regular print, or audio CDs. You can also check out movies or place a hold on a book on our website or call one of the library locations to place a hold. There are community meeting rooms available by reservation at all locations for clubs and organizations. And be sure to check out the Jesse Stewart collection at the Greenup County branch. Check them out on Facebook and Twitter.
You know, financial security begins at home with home ownership. If you've been putting off looking for a home because you think you can't afford it, you owe it to yourself to check out Members Choice Credit Union. Members Choice Credit Union has programs for first-time home buyers and more to help put you in the home of your dreams. Call, click, or stop by Members Choice Credit Union today. That's Members Choice Credit Union, NMLS 411945, Equal Housing Lender. Other restrictions may apply.
Scoreless through 1 quarter of play. Raceland outgaining Highlands 65-9 right now. and dominating in time of possession. The Rams have had the football for 8 minutes and 17 seconds. They'll flip ends. They'll drive it left to right as we view it here high atop the press box here in Fort Thomas Highlands. And they'll start on 2nd down and 6. Parker Eisen started as the quarterback. The Rams have since flipped to Jacob Waller, and he's gone 1 of 2 for 8 yards. Joe Arnett with 3 catches for 17. 2nd down and 6. Waller the high snap, the give. And Marucci off left tackle picks up a couple. It'll be 3rd down and short. They'll take him down to the 37. A gain of 3 makes it 3rd down and 3. Raceland 2 of 5 on 3rd down conversions tonight. 40.5% coming into this football game. They've been really good on 4th downs this season, though, and have already converted on both of the opportunities they've tried here tonight. 7 in the box for the Highland Bluebirds, showing blitz off the edge. Here it comes. They give it off to the tailback, and he doesn't get there. That's Stiltner. So no gain on the play. It'll make a 4th down and 3 for the Rams. Rams a perfect 2 of 2 on 4th down conversions tonight. Offense staying on the field again at the Bluebirds' 37-yard line in a scoreless affair. Stiltner in the left pocket of Waller. And now a timeout requested by Raceland. And that'll be their 2nd. So the Rams playing in game number 1,023. 597, 391, and 34 on the Rams numbers. Mike Sammons in his 11th season, 97 and 40. 3rd all-time meeting between these two teams. Raceland played here in 2022. They fell in that game 24-14. And then Highlands visited Ram Stadium last year, beating up on the Rams 40-0. Raceland this season has done a really good job defensively, averaging giving up only 14.5 a game. The problem of it is the offensive production has been not very good, averaging just over 10 points a game. They lost to Ashland 28-7. They beat Letcher County Central 21-14. And then last week, 16-13 in heartbreaking fashion, they lose to Pikeville at home. So the offense once again returns. Evans, Reister, and Arnett wide right. Highlands loading the box. On 4th down and 3. Waller rolls out, throws it out near side, had Marucci there, and it hits him in the hands, and he drops it. Threw him a fastball, probably needed to throw him a changeup. And the turnover on downs gives the football back to the Bluebirds for only the 2nd time in the football game in a scoreless affair with 10:37 to play here in the opening half. Waller had the look there as they tried to run the little quick out to Marucci, and he just absolutely hit him right in the midsection with it and couldn't haul it in. Littmer turns, fires it out to the far sideline. He's got his man there of Surrey, and he's hit immediately as Max Burton comes down and makes the stop. Quick out gives him a gain of 6 on the play to the 43, 2nd down and 4. Hand off to the new tailback in the backfield of Devin James. He'll pick up a 1 out to the 44-yard line, brings up 3rd down and 3. We'll get Lyndon Sammons credited with the tackle. So make it 3rd and 3 coming up. Bluebirds 0 for 1. Raceland defensively this season, only giving up 3rd down conversions 39% of the time. They'll give it off to the tailback again of Devin James, and he's going to pick up one, and it's going to bring up 4th down. So out to the 45, and that's going to bring the punting unit out again of Cale Harris. So 6 plays for the Bluebirds and 2 punts. I hear Kitty Lack screaming from underneath me, calls a fumble. You can hear that voice from anywhere you go. So Arnett stands back at his own 25. We'll go inside of 9 minutes on the kick. Harris hangs one as it is just an absolute missile through the air, and it's going to take a Highlands bounce out of bounds at the 12-yard line. So a great kick. Is going to have the Rams pinned deep in their own end zone, deep in their own territory, back to their own end zone after a kick of 43 yards and no return. 8:51 to play here in the opening half. We're scoreless. So far the Rams have not allowed a kind of a breath from this Highlands defense. They've snapped it only a handful of times, and they've been stymied at best of doing anything with it. 3 minutes and 41 seconds of time of possession. Eisen back in at quarterback. The handoff to Stiltner. Stiltner sheds a tackle, comes to the near sideline, and gets walled up on a loss of 2. And he has not been able to find any creases whatsoever, as those outside linebackers have really contained him of trying to get turned upfield. So the Rams behind the sticks. Landon Bloss in the backfield now. 3 receivers left, 1 right on the boundary. Corner blitz coming. They give it off to Bloss. Bloss slips through and picks up 1. It'll be 3rd down and 11. Bloss, a 5'10 sophomore. So here comes Waller back in along with Eisen. And let's see if they go with Eisen in the receiving unit here. Eisen played as a wide receiver last season, and that's exactly what they're going to do. They're going to move him out to his natural position of last year of a wide receiver. He's got a one-on-one matchup with Clayton Clostenham. Play clock's at 0, and the Rams are going to have to burn their final timeout with 7:22 to play here in the opening half. And this was something that really stymied the Rams last week in the loss to Pikeville, was time management. Needed a timeout in that final 60 seconds and did not have one to use. And on the final play, they had a player out of position, had plenty of time to try to get 2 plays in if they could get the first down. Had to kind of run something late, got underneath the sticks and got 11 needing 12, and that was your ball game. Coach Mike Sammons understanding the complexity of what this play means of being pinned deep in your own territory. Looking at 3rd down and 11. So Klosterman was the one who was lined up over Eisen. Let's see what they do when they come back out of this set. Rams are going to line it up exactly the same way. Cooper will go in the slot. Arnett and Wilkes out wide on the left side. Bluebirds send 4. Waller dancing in the pocket, steps up, rolling out right with pressure, and he gets dropped from behind. As getting home for the sack is Isaac Neiman, and the loss takes it back to the 6-yard line, and a loss of 5 on the sack. Neiman on the season, 17 tackles, 2 for loss. Picks up his first sack of the season. So the Rams will have to punt out of their own end zone. High hanging punt by Waller. Fair catch called for by Surrey. He'll take it at the Raceland 39-yard line. So a 33-yard kick, no return. 6:38 to play here in the opening period and a short field for the Bluebirds. Ball nestled on the near side hash mark closest to the Rams bench. The junior quarterback of Rio Littmer comes out of the huddle with an H-back and a tailback to his right. That's White. 3 hats across the line down for the Rams. They'll bring it out near quickly on a quick out to Jackson Arnold. He's met immediately by Austin McKee. He'll go down to the 35-yard line on a gain of 4. Second down 6 coming up as we go inside of 6:20 to play here in the opening half. We're still scoreless here between Raceland and Highlands. Highlands ranked 4th this week in Class 5A in the Courier Journal statewide poll. Raceland ranked 4th in Class Single A. Littmer empties the backfield. Play clock's at 7. He'll move in man in motion. That's Surrey. They want to flip it out to the near side. They've got their man there, and he's got a seam and a hole as Arnold gets wrestled out of bounds as Jonah Arnett just saved 6. But a little bubble screen there set up Jackson Arnold with a big gainer. And the Highlands Bluebirds have it down to the 12-yard line, first down and 10. Gain of 23 on the pitch and catch. So down inside the red zone for the first time. 3 receivers to the right, 1 to the left on the boundary. That's Arnold. High snap. Surrey on a backward pass. Cuts back inside and gets knocked off his feet, but he'll get down to the 5 on what looked like to be a play that was going nowhere. Alex Headley was there with a host of Rams. So a gain of 7 on the play down to the Rams' 5-yard line, brings up second down 3. They can get a first down to the 2. They'll give it off to Neiman, and he'll dive in off the right side for 6, and Highlands is on the scoreboard. They lead at 6-0. Isaac Neiman finds the end zone with 5:07 to go before halftime. And that time the Bluebirds made it look easy. Right down the field they went on a short field. So the point after touchdown attempt coming up as they split their kicker, Logan Nickelman, all the way out to the far side. Then he comes in with Cale Harris, who holds it and will try to put it through. 8 of 8 on extra point attempts this season with a crosswind blowing from his right to left. Ball is back, it's down. Kick is up. Play clock was at zeros, but the kick is good, and it's 7-0 with 5:07 to play here in the opening quarter. We're back after this on Kool TV.
When you want real, authentic Mexican menu items, you want Tres Hermanos Nunez. Accept no substitutes. None compares. Fajitas, tacos, burritos, quesadillas, chimichangas, even vegetarian choices. A kids menu, desserts, and salads. A tasty, budget-pleasing selection for you and your family, unlike any others. Should be your first and only choice for authentic Mexican all throughout the tri-state. Ashland, Greenup, Grayson, Paintsville, Canova, South Point, Olive Hill, and Cannonsburg. Tres Hermanos Nunez, the best around.
Hello, everyone. I am Rick Clark. Let me introduce you to Carlisle, Annabelle, and Zach.
And as you can tell by these commercials, this family has a lot of fun.
We have a great team here at Clark's.
And we would love for you to join our family.
Whether you're a young person looking for your first job, someone who's looking for extra work, or maybe you're ready to start a career at a growing company, we want to talk to you. To find out more and start the process, go to myclarkspns.com.
Clark's Pump and Shop.
Return.
Refresh.
Refuel.
Back here in Highlands at the Joker Lawn Care broadcast table. James Carr, happy to have you along with us here. Highlands 4 plays, 39 yards, 90 seconds they need to go to the end zone, and Isaac Neiman goes in from 5 yards out, and the Bluebirds lead it 7-0. Ball fielded at the 6 on the far sideline. The Rams with a good return as it goes up across the 30. That was Cam Brewer. So out to the 29-yard line. So 5:01 to go here in the opening half. Rams do not want to go quick here and hand the football back to Highlands, because Highlands will get the football to start the second half. Ison will bring him out as the quarterback on this series. Both quarterbacks have seen time here in the football game thus far. Marucci and Stiltner in the backfield. A high snap to give to Stiltner. Stiltner tries to sidestep, and he walks right into a wall of blue jerseys off that defensive line for no gain. Depending on the spot of the ball, he may have lost another yard. They're going to take him backward for a loss of 1, and the Rams are behind the sticks yet again. So Ison comes to the sideline. Here comes Waller back in. Race will also bring in a new offensive lineman as they'll roll Isaac Horsley off and bring in Jordan Stewart. Second down and 11 from the Rams' 28-yard line, far side hash mark. Waller, play action, steps up in the pocket, cuts back inside, and he runs into the big arms of Torrin Bryant. Got a man losing his helmet. We got a player down. That's late to come up. That was actually Torrin Bryant. He was just waiting for everyone to get loose of him. So Waller gets back to the line of scrimmage for no gain and brings up third down and 11. Running Aiden Cooper. Play clock's at 12, and the Rams still trying to run guys off the field. Breaking the huddle at 7. They're going to have to hustle up. They do not have any timeouts remaining. Rams still not set. Play clock's going to expire, and the Rams cannot do anything besides watch the play clock go to zeros and back it up another 5. And that is the inexperience showing off right there. Raceland tonight has been penalized 4 times for 20 yards. And a costly 5 right there makes it third, and a $16 cab ride for the Rams coming up. And again, no timeouts there to burn, so the Rams had to take the infraction. So Raceland needs their own 39 to move the sticks. 2 high safeties for the Bluebirds. Waller on 3rd and 16. 4-man pressure coming. Waller steps up, comes back inside, and he runs into the arms of Aiden Howard. He spun free. They had already blown it dead after picking up a little bit of headway on the far sideline, but they're going to blow him dead with a loss of 1 on the play, and it's 4th down. So the Rams will have to punt it away again. So 2-man back to return, Gabe Williams and Adam Surrey. High-hanging kick. Surrey calls for the fair catch just across midfield at his own 48-yard line. So a 30-yard kick, no return. 2:59 to play here before halftime. Bluebirds leading 7-0, and they get the football to start the second half. Stay tuned with us at the half. We'll check all the scoring and stats from this one. This is a big defensive stop the Rams need in the worst way right here. Trying to keep this at a 1-score game and not allow Highlands to capitalize on that momentum it found on that last drive that it needed only 90 seconds to put the ball in the end zone. Littmer on 1st down and 10. Sticks it in the belly of his tailback. He gets to the hole and gets stonewalled. That's Neiman, who had the rushing touchdown earlier in the football game. They'll give him a gain of 2, second down 8. Neiman stays in the backfield. Twin set for Littmer. Ball just above the H logo at midfield, nestled to the Highland sideline. Rams showing blitz up the middle. They come. Play action, zips it out to McCarter. McCarter makes the catch at the 50, and he gets stood up and wrestled to the ground right there. Coming downhill for the Rams was Landon Goodall, the nickel back for the Rams. So they'll take him across the midfield stripe and down to the 47 on a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 5. Highlands 0 for 2 on third down conversions tonight. Littmer looks right, throws a bullet out to McCarter, and it's off his fingertips. Max Burton was right there, but the pass falls incomplete as he rifled that one out there. Clock stops with a minute 42, and it brings up 4th down, and the punting unit will once again come out. So far for the Bluebirds, 3 punts and a touchdown is what they've had. 2 of their 4 possessions have gone 3 and outs. So Arnett back at his own 15. And Harris trying to pin the Rams deep yet again. Had a great ball last time to put the Rams at the 12-yard line. And he gets another one that just missiles its way through the air, takes a bounce at the 10, tumbles down to the 5, make it the 4. You can't walk that one down there and place it any better. A kick of 43, 91 seconds left to play here in the opening half. Rams trailing 7-0, but they're on their own 4-yard line. And you would have to think here that Highlands will probably use its timeouts, hoping to get a quick stop and a short field to get the football back to maybe cash in on at least a field goal opportunity before going to the locker room. Parker Ison will bring the crew out. Marucci and Stiltner in the backfield. Ball on the far side hash mark for the Rams, trailing 7-0 with 91 seconds to play here in the opening half. The high snap, the give to the tailback. That's Stiltner, a little shimmy shake in the hole. And Highlands will burn its timeout as Roberts Fire, the 4th-year coach. So they burn their first of the half. Stiltner gets out to the 8-yard line, so a gain of 4 makes it 2nd down and 6. Tonight's game is brought to you in part by Kurt Robinson State Farm Insurance, by Pure Point Auto in Greenup, the Grayson Funeral Home, Jason Greer, attorney at law, and by Sparks Funeral Home in Grayson. Stay tuned with us at the half. We'll check out the scoring and stats of this one. I'll try to find some scores from other games back near home. We'll get you ready for the second half of play. One top 25 college football game on tap tonight, too. I'll check in on that one and see. As Nebraska and Illinois, number 22 versus number 24, up in Nebraska tonight. What should be a dandy. Cornhuskers, I think, are going to give a little bit of a look there in the Big Ten this season. But this will be a good test for them. I'll break everything down tomorrow morning on Let's Talk Sports right here on the Kool Sports Network. Beginning at 9 o'clock, I'll check all the scores from an area. We'll look at that final playoff push in Major League Baseball. A lot of great games on tap for college football tomorrow. And, of course, the Border Sport League's rant of the week, all coming up tomorrow morning at 9 o'clock right here on the Kool Sports Network. 2nd down and 6 for the Rams. Still on that same hash mark on the far side. An offset pistol look for Ison. They'll give it off to Stiltner. Stiltner starts right, comes back left. He'll get out to the 10, give him the 11 as he falls forward. And Roberts Fire will burn his second timeout with a minute 19 left to play here in the first half. So a gain of 3 on the play makes it 3rd down and 3 coming up for the Rams. And this one's a big one for the Rams because, again, Raceland 2 of 8 already tonight on 3rd down conversions. They've held the football for nearly 16 minutes of the first 24 that we've played. Raceland has snapped the football 31 times tonight, 24 rushes, 7 passes. Highlands tonight, 18. And a big third down conversion coming up here, because if the Bluebirds stop, they're going to burn that final timeout. They're going to get the football back with just a little bit over a minute to go in great field position. Rams convert this one. They can pretty much run it out and take it to the half. So 3 backs in the backfield again as Ison will go up under center. They'll pitch it out to Stiltner. Stiltner trying to come off the near sideline, and they snuffed that one out perfectly. Leading the charge again was Torrin Bryant, and a penalty marker flies late after the play. Stiltner's down for a loss of 2. And let's see what the penalty markers are after they sort all this one out. It was after the play. And this could be huge if it's a first down for the Rams. If it's against the Rams, it'll be half the distance. And they'll still kick it away. 1:15 remaining here in the first half. So offsetting penalties against both teams. And it's 4th down and 5, and the Rams will have to kick it away. So Highlands burns its final timeout, so we'll have just over a minute left after the result of this play. They're going to send 2 men deep. Again, their 2 main returners of Gabe Williams and Adam Surrey. Surrey last week, 5 catches for 74. He made 1 catch on the far sideline, made a man miss, and 63 yards to the house he went. 22 catches for 253 on the season. Gabe Williams, the tailback, 14 carries for 131 and 2 scores. Jack White has been held quiet here tonight, the leading rusher for this Bluebirds team, ranked 4th in Class 5A. So the Bluebirds will have it just over a minute with no timeouts remaining, and this is where Jacob Waller needs to hang a good one. Nickelman does have a good leg. He's 3 for 4 on field goal attempts this season. He was within 40 in warm-ups. A little bit of a breeze still blowing across the field. Doesn't look like much at field level. Up top, you can still feel it coming across the top of the buildings. So Waller, 5 yards in his own end zone, needs a good one here. End-over-end kick. Surrey fields it at the 40. A lot of open space far sideline as he's trying to find a hole. Slips now, backpedals, reverses fields, comes all the way across the field, across the 30, looking for an angle to come up near sideline, and Kenny Literal drags him out of bounds when it's a horse collar, and it's going to be 15 on the back end. Surrey probably just ran 60 yards. They're going to take him down to the 20. There's 56 seconds to play, and there's going to be some additional yardage added onto this. So we'll go half the distance of the goal, so that'll take it down to the 10. So 1st and goal Bluebirds with 56 seconds to go. And that's what I was talking about Adam Surrey, just how elusive he was. He had 6 guys chasing him at one time, and he pulled away from all of them. So Rhea Littmer on the near side hash mark, driving toward the same end zone that the Bluebirds took the lead in this game back in 22. Jack White in his left pocket. They put 3 receivers to the left, 1 to the right. That's Arnold. They pump, looking for Arnold. Going to the back corner of the end zone. He's wide open. Austin McKee got burned on the fake inside, and Jackson Arnold hauls it in for the touchdown, his 2nd of the season. And the Bluebirds make it 13-0 with an ensuing extra point to come. So again, the short field is all was needed. And the Bluebirds take advantage of it on both series in this football game. And they tried to move. They were going to try to go for two, and they got a guy leaning, and that's going to be a false start in the offense. So now they'll back it up and go ahead and set up for the kick. Stay tuned with us at the half. We'll check out the scoring and stats of this one. Rams down 13-0, 50 seconds to play here in the half. And both touchdowns have come on short fields for Highlands. So Logan Nickelman, the senior kicker, will send this one back at the 15, so a 25-yard kick here. Just a chip shot for this young man. Harris puts it down, kick is up, low line drive, and puts it through. So makes it 14-0 with 50 seconds to play here in the opening half. That last drive for the Bluebirds, one play, 10 yards. 6 seconds it takes to put it in the end zone. Can the Rams find some magic in the bottle here before halftime, or will it just take the football, take a knee, and head it to the locker room down 14? Highlands will get the football to start the second half. And again, that's a gut punch for Raceland. Almost the same thing that happened here in 22 when the Rams pretty much controlled a lot of the first quarter. Got into a good battle in the second quarter, and then right before halftime gave up a big kickoff or big punt return and turned into points, and the ball's loose. Highlands going for the onside kick. Raceland will recover on their own 36. No time comes off the clock. Let's see what the offense wants to do here. Eisen brings them out. Marucci and Stiltner in the backfield. Stiltner 13 carries for 13 yards tonight. He has absolutely been stymied in the backfield. Offset pistol look for Eisen. They'll give it off to Stiltner. Stiltner trying to bring it to the outside, and he gets wrapped up and dropped for another loss. Gabe Williams makes the stop. Second down and long. Stiltner has not been able to get the edge. This will take him back inside the 35 to the 34 and a loss of 2. Rams will have to snap it one more time as there's 4 seconds in between the play clock and the game clock. What should be the final play of the first half, barring a penalty. Eisen's going to have to hustle up. They'll give this one off to Aiden Cooper. Cooper off left guard, dives across the 35 to the 36, and that'll take us to halftime. So a pair of touchdowns on short fields for the Highlands Bluebirds is the difference in this one. And the number 4 team in Class 5A heads to the locker room, leading 14-0. We'll step aside for a break. We come back, we'll break things down here on the road for the Rams. 14-0 at the half when we return after this on Kool TV.
Discover the convenience of Clark's Pump and Shop, your go-to local pit stop. Clark's proudly serves your neighborhood with new locations popping up just around the corner. Swing by today and indulge in a selection of your favorite snacks and drinks. We're committed to elevate your on-the-go taste experience. Clark's Pump and Shop is your premier destination for all things convenience and satisfaction. Stop by today at a Clark's Pump and Shop near you. Clark's Pump and Shop. Return, refresh, refuel.
When you want real, authentic Mexican menu items, you want Tres Hermanos Nunez. Accept no substitutes, none compares. Fajitas, tacos, burritos, quesadillas, chimichangas, even vegetarian choices. A kids menu, desserts and salads, a tasty, budget-pleasing selection for you and your family, unlike any others. Should be your first and only choice for authentic Mexican all throughout the tri-state. Ashland, Greenup, Grayson, Paintsville, Canova, South Point, Olive Hill, and Cannonsburg. Tres Hermanos Nunez, the best around. If you're looking for a complete discount pharmacy with old-fashioned service and excellent prices, look no more. Since 1979, Stultz Pharmacy has provided our area with the finest in pharmacy care. 24-hour emergency prescription service, free delivery, and drive-through service for prescriptions. Stultz Pharmacy continues to fill all of your expectations. They carry a nice selection of gift items. For hometown service, see the professionals at Stultz Pharmacy in Greenup. More than you expect from a pharmacy.
Stultz Pharmacy.
If you can picture yourself in a better job and a better life, there are thousands of openings in Kentucky right now. And with the Work Ready Kentucky Scholarship, you can prepare for many of them tuition-free. Good at Ashland Community and Technical College. This scholarship offers 100% free tuition for classes that can prepare you for a great job in healthcare, advanced manufacturing, and more in as little as 13 weeks. Get started today at workreadykentucky.com.
14-0 at the half as we welcome you back to the Joker Lawn Care broadcast table. James Carr, happy to have you along with us here tonight on the road. Two short fields for the Highlands Bluebirds, and they've took advantage of both of those. Our first touchdown came with 5:07 to play in the second quarter as Isaac Neiman caps off a 5-yard plunge off the right edge. Extra point from Logan Nickelman is good, 7-0. The Bluebirds defense holds. They force the punt. They get the football back with just under 1 minute to play in the half. They only needed one play as Rio Littmer finds Jackson Arnold in the back corner of the end zone from 10 yards out. Extra point is true 50 seconds to go before halftime, and it's 14-0 Bluebirds here in the first half. A first half that has been dictated by Raceland on the time of possession, but the Rams have not been able to do much with it when it's had the football. The best sustained drive for the Rams. They had a drive that got down inside the Bluebirds' side of things only once. And other than that, it has been kind of back and forth, if you will. The Rams have not been able to do a whole lot with it when it's had the football. They're going to have to figure out something coming out of the second half because the Bluebirds have the football to start the second half, and the Rams certainly don't want to fall behind by 3 scores. We'll step aside. We'll come back. We'll look at our numbers and continue our coverage here from Highlands. Bluebirds leading the Rams 14-0 at the break. Our coverage continues after this on Kool TV.
Primary Plus is celebrating 40 years of its mission of quality, advanced, affordable health care. With over 11 primary care locations throughout the region, Primary Plus believes in our communities and our patients. The Primary Plus name means primary care plus so much more. Offering extended services such as women's health, pediatrics, dental, counseling, diabetes management, infusion services, and on-site pharmacy that offers free delivery. Primary Plus believes in connecting health care for you and your family and is always welcoming new patients. Learn more at primaryplus.net.
At Papa John's, get an extra large New York style one-topping pizza for only $10.99. Hand stretch, mouth watering, get that ooey gooey cheese. 8 extra large slices, hold it and fold it. It's an extra large, bigger is better, more for your money New York style pizza. Better ingredients, better pizza, better get you some cheesy, saucy, tossy Papa John's. Get an extra large New York style one-topping pizza for only $10.99. Papa John's.
Looking for the latest archery gear? Check out Border Sporting Goods for your best selection of Hoyt and Matthews bows, as well as 10-point crossbows with a full selection of accessories for all your hunting needs. Borders also offers a full selection of shotguns and rifles with plenty of ammunition and reload supplies, along with a full selection of benchmark and case knives. Borders is your headquarters for the largest selection of Liberty gun safes in the area, no matter how big or small you need to keep your firearms safe. Before your next hunting excursion, stop by and stock up at Border Sporting Goods, US 60 West in Ashland.
The Greenup County Public Library System is the best. Read the latest bestsellers in large print, regular print, or audio CDs. You can also check out movies or place a hold on a book on our website or call one of the library locations to place a hold. There are community meeting rooms available by reservation at all locations for clubs and organizations. And be sure to check out the Jesse Stewart collection at the Greenup County branch. Check them out on Facebook and Twitter.
Back here at the Joker Lawn Care broadcast booth at the half. Rams down 14-0. Let's take a look at our numbers in this one. For the Rams, 5 first downs. They're 2 of 9 on third down conversions tonight, 2 of 3 on fourth down tries. 65 total yards for the Rams this evening. 4 of 7 through the air for 26. 27 rushing attempts for 39 yards, averaging 1.4 per carry. They've been flagged 5 times for 30 yards. They've had the ball for a massive 16 minutes and 53 seconds. They've punted the ball 4 times for an average of 31.2. That's well down of the season average of 34.6 here this evening. For the Bluebirds, only 4 first downs. They're 0 for 3 on third down conversions, 71 total yards of offense. 7 of 10 through the air is Rio Littmer for 62 yards and the passing touchdown. 6 rushing attempts, 9 yards, one of those going in for a touchdown from Isaac Neiman, the 5-yard plunge on the first score of the ballgame. 2 penalties for 10 yards for the Bluebirds. 3 punts for 42. They've had the football for 6:54 of the opening half of play. We'll take a break. We come back. We'll look at our numbers individually and get you ready for the second half of action. Here on the road, the Rams are down by 14. Our coverage continues after this on Kool TV.
You know, financial security begins at home with home ownership. If you've been putting off looking for a home because you think you can't afford it, you owe it to yourself to check out Members Choice Credit Union. Members Choice Credit Union has programs for first-time home buyers and more to help put you in the home of your dreams. Call, click, or stop by Members Choice Credit Union today. That's Members Choice Credit Union, NMLS 411945, Equal Housing Lender. Other restrictions may apply.
If you're looking for a complete discount pharmacy with old-fashioned service and excellent prices, look no more. Since 1979, Stultz Pharmacy has provided our area with the finest in pharmacy care, 24-hour emergency prescription service, free delivery, and drive-through service for prescriptions. Stultz Pharmacy continues to fill all of your expectations. They carry a nice selection of gift items. For hometown service, see the professionals at Stultz Pharmacy in Greenup. More than you expect from a pharmacy.
Stultz Pharmacy.
If you can picture yourself in a better job and a better life, there are thousands of openings in Kentucky right now. And with the Work Ready Kentucky Scholarship, you can prepare for many of them tuition-free. Good at Ashland Community and Technical College. This scholarship offers 100% free tuition for classes that can prepare you for a great job in healthcare, advanced manufacturing, and more in as little as 13 weeks. Get started today at WorkReadyKentucky.com.
Hello, everyone. I am Rick Clark. Let me introduce you to Carlisle, Annabelle, and Zach.
And as you can tell by these commercials, this family has a lot of fun.
We have a great team here at Clark's.
And we would love for you to join our family.
Whether you're a young person looking for your first job, someone who's looking for extra work, or maybe you're ready to start a career at a growing company, we want to talk to you. To find out more and start the process, go to myclarkspns.com.
Clark's Pump and Shop.
Return.
Refresh.
Refuel.
Back here at Highlands, 14-0 Bluebirds leading it at the break. Let's look at our individual numbers for Raceland. Parker Ison, 3 for 4 for 18 yards. Jacob Waller, 1 of 3 for 8. Joan Arnett has caught 3 balls for 17. Scout Wilkes, 1 for 9. Rushing has been dismal at best for the Rams. Shannon Marucci, 5 carries for 18. Landon Stiltner, 14 for 11. Parker Ison, 1 carry for 2. Jacob Waller, 4 for 2. Arnett, 1 for 3. Bloss, 1 for 1. And Aiden Cooper, 1 for 2 to end the half. Rio Littmer, 7 of 10, 62 yards and a touchdown. Tyus McCarter, 2 catches for 12 yards. Jackson Arnold, 3 for 37, including the touchdown. Adam Surrey, 2 for 13. He set up the short field after the nice return on the ball that he fielded at the 40. Reverse fields twice. Probably ran some 75 yards to get downfield 20 yards. And then a personal foul against the Rams on a horse collar tackle at the end. Made it half the distance to the goal and gave it first and goal from the 10 for the Bluebirds. Devin James, 2 carries for 2 yards. Jack White, 2 for none. Isaac Neiman has 2 for 7, including the rushing touchdown. for the first score for the home Bluebirds. 14-0 at the half, our score. We'll take a break. We come back, we'll look at some scores from other games around the area and get you ready for the second half of action as we continue our coverage here on the road on Kool TV.
When you want real, authentic Mexican menu items, you want Tres Hermanos Nunez. Accept no substitutes. None compares. Fajitas, tacos, burritos, quesadillas, chimichangas, even vegetarian choices. A kids menu, desserts and salads, a tasty, budget-pleasing selection for you and your family, unlike any others. Should be your first and only choice for authentic Mexican all throughout the tri-state. Ashland, Greenup, Grayson, Paintsville, Canova, South Point, Olive Hill, and Cannonsburg. Tres Hermanos Nunez, the best around. The Greenup County Public Library system is the best. Read the latest bestsellers in large print, regular print, or audio CDs. You can also check out movies or place a hold on a book on our website or call one of the library locations to place a hold. There are community meeting rooms available by reservation at all locations for clubs and organizations. And be sure to check out the Jesse Stewart collection at the Greenup County branch. Check them out on Facebook and Twitter.
Discover the convenience of Clark's Pump and Shop, your go-to local pit stop. Clark's proudly serves your neighborhood with new locations popping up just around the corner. Swing by today and indulge in a selection of your favorite snacks and drinks. We're committed to elevate your on-the-go taste experience. Clark's Pump and Shop is your premier destination for all things convenience and satisfaction. Stop by today at a Clark's Pump and Shop near you. Clark's Pump and Shop. Return, refresh, refuel.
When you want real, authentic Mexican menu items, you want Tres Hermanos Nunez. Accept no substitutes. None compares. Fajitas, tacos, burritos, quesadillas, chimichangas, even vegetarian choices. A kids menu, desserts and salads, a tasty, budget-pleasing selection for you and your family, unlike any others. Should be your first and only choice for authentic Mexican all throughout the tri-state. Ashland, Greenup, Grayson, Paintsville, Canova, South Point, Olive Hill, and Cannonsburg. Tres Hermanos Nunez, the best around. If you're looking for a complete discount pharmacy with old-fashioned service and excellent prices, look no more. Since 1979, Stultz Pharmacy has provided our area with the finest in pharmacy care, 24-hour emergency prescription service, free delivery, and drive-through service for prescriptions. Stultz Pharmacy continues to fill all of your expectations. They carry a nice selection of gift items. For hometown service, see the professionals at Stultz Pharmacy in Greenup. More than you expect from a pharmacy.
Stultz Pharmacy.
If you can picture yourself in a better job and a better life, there are thousands of openings in Kentucky right now. And with the Work Ready Kentucky Scholarship, you can prepare for many of them tuition-free. Good at Ashland Community and Technical College. This scholarship offers 100% free tuition for classes that can prepare you for a great job in healthcare, advanced manufacturing, and more in as little as 13 weeks. Get started today at WorkReadyKentucky.com.
Primary Plus is celebrating 40 years of its mission of quality, advanced, affordable health care. With over 11 primary care locations throughout the region, Primary Plus believes in our communities and our patients. The Primary Plus name means primary care plus so much more. Offering extended services such as women's health, pediatrics, dental, counseling, diabetes management, infusion services, and on-site pharmacy that offers free delivery. Primary Plus believes in connecting health care for you and your family and is always welcoming new patients. Learn more at primaryplus.net.
At Papa John's, get an extra large New York style one-topping pizza for only $10.99. Hand stretch, mouth watering, get that ooey gooey cheese. 8 extra large slices, hold it and fold it. It's an extra large, bigger is better, more for your money New York style pizza. Better ingredients, better pizza, better get you some cheesy, saucy, tossy Papa John's. Get an extra large New York style one-topping pizza for only $10.99. Papa John's.
Looking for the latest archery gear? Check out Border Sporting Goods for your best selection of Hoyt and Matthews bows, as well as 10-point crossbows with a full selection of accessories for all your hunting needs. Borders also offers a full selection of shotguns and rifles with plenty of ammunition and reload supplies, along with a full selection of benchmark and case knives. Borders is your headquarters for the largest selection of Liberty gun safes in the area, no matter how big or small you need to keep your firearms safe. Before your next hunting excursion, stop by and stock up at Border Sporting Goods, US 60 West in Ashland.
The Greenup County Public Library system is the best. Read the latest bestsellers in large print, regular print, or audio CDs. You can also check out movies or place a hold on a book on our website or call one of the library locations to place a hold. There are community meeting rooms available by reservation at all locations for clubs and organizations. And be sure to check out the Jesse Stewart collection at the Greenup County branch. Check them out on Facebook and Twitter.
Back here at the Joker Lawn Care broadcast booth. James Carr, happy to have you along with us here tonight on the road with the Rams, down 14-0 at the half. Some scores from around the area. Fairview up on Green, 42-0 at the half. Mason County rolling Rowan County, 40-7, that game at the half. Johnson Central up at the half over North Laurel, 35-0. Ashland leads Russell, 35-0 at halftime as well. Cal in front of Ryle, 21-7 at the break. Frederick Douglass leads Corbin 21-7, and Mayo leads Trinity in a big showdown of Class 6A teams, 21-7 at the half as well. One more break. We'll play football when we return after this here on Kool TV.
When you want real, authentic Mexican menu items, you want Tres Hermanos Nunez. Accept no substitutes. None compares. Fajitas, tacos, burritos, quesadillas, chimichangas, even vegetarian choices. A kids menu, desserts and salads, a tasty, budget-pleasing selection for you and your family, unlike any others, should be your first and only choice for authentic Mexican all throughout the tri-state. Ashland, Greenup, Grayson, Paintsville, Canova, South Point, Olive Hill, and Cannonsburg. Tres Hermanos Nunez, the best around. The Greenup County Public Library system is the best. Read the latest bestsellers in large print, regular print, or audio CDs. You can also check out movies or place a hold on a book on our website or call one of the library locations to place a hold. There are community meeting rooms available by reservation at all locations for clubs and organizations. And be sure to check out the Jesse Stewart collection at the Greenup County branch. Check them out on Facebook and Twitter.
Ready for the second half of action here in Highlands. Raceland down 14-0. Bluebirds get the ball to start the second half. Tonight's game is brought to you in part by Kurt Robinson State Farm Insurance. For all your insurance needs, see Kurt Robinson State Farm Insurance. By Pure Point Auto in Greenup. From oil changes to multi-point inspections to full engine swaps, Pure Point Auto can do it all. They also mount and balance tires and cut and program keys. Pure Point Auto, 2109 Ashland Road in Greenup. The Grayson Funeral Home, 49 McCoy Road, family owned and operated. Their large, spacious facility seats 300 in the chapel and has over 2 acres of parking. For more information, visit GraysonFH.com. That's Grayson Funeral Home. By Jason Greer, attorney at law, happy to sponsor tonight's game. See Jason for estate planning and personal injury. That's Jason Greer, attorney, 113 North Horde Street in Grayson. Visit him at GreerAttorney.com. And by Sparks Funeral Home, 203 West Main Street in Grayson, caring for our community, locally owned and operated. That's Sparks Funeral Home in Grayson. Again, if it's your first time with us here on Kool TV, hit that subscribe button. Give us a thumbs up if you see something you like. Hit that bell each time we put out new material. It'll alert you to your device. Rams will be back on the road next week. They'll go to Covington Catholic to play Newport Central Catholic. I'll be with the Rams on the road. 7:10 countdown to kickoff will begin. 7:30 we'll put it on the air up in northern Kentucky. Then the Rams come home for homecoming with Hazard, and that'll wrap up non-district play. And then the Rams with 2 road trips, one to Fairview followed by Paris. They'll come home for the final night for the seniors against Nicholas County. And then the final game of the regular season will take the Rams down to Lexington and a battle with LCA on the 1st of November. And then postseason begins soon after that. A little bit of a muggy night. It was very warm. It was in the 90s driving up here this evening. And once the sun finally dipped down in behind the school, made it much more comfortable here. But a very unique setting for this campus is the field is kind of nestled down in behind the high school. encompassed all the way around the outer edges, and in the press box with all of the stands sit opposite of the high school, parallel to the visiting sidelines. Rams defense going to have to come up with something big here. Needs a stop to start the second half and not allow this Bluebirds team to add to this lead. After holding it scoreless through much of the first half, 2 touchdowns in the final 5 minutes have the Bluebirds in front with only 71 total yards of offense to speak of. Raceland was 65. And the Rams held the football for only almost 17 minutes of that first half of play. So the Rams will kick off for the first time tonight. And let's see what Jacob Waller can do off of a tee. He's done a really good job in the punting game. Highlands will send Gabe Williams deep. They'll put 2 up men. Michael Tincher near far side, and on the near side is Peyton Klosterman. Waller wants it right between the hashes at the 40. He's lining up with a very short approach. And it'll do a little pooch kick to the near sideline that's fielded at the 32. A big hole and up the near sideline, and this may have bitten the Rams in the backside. A cutback on the inside, and this one's going to the house for 6. Fielded at the 32-yard line. And Highlands takes it to the house to start the second half as Ethan Grimm fields it and goes untouched, and it's 20-0. $68 yards on the kickoff return for 6. Ten seconds to go down the field, and that quickly, it's 20-0. Extra point from Nickelman is up and good, and it's 21-0. 10 seconds gone here in the second half. Back after this on Kool TV.
At Papa John's, get an extra large New York style 1-topping pizza for only $10.99. Hand stretch, mouth watering, get that ooey gooey cheese. 8 extra large slices, hold it and fold it. It's an extra large, bigger is better, more for your money, New York style pizza. Better ingredients, better pizza, better get you some cheesy, saucy, tossy Papa John's. Get an extra large New York style 1-topping pizza for only $10.99. Papa John's.
If you're looking for a complete discount pharmacy with old-fashioned service and excellent prices, look no more. Since 1979, Stultz Pharmacy has provided our area with the finest in pharmacy care, 24-hour emergency prescription service, free delivery, and drive-through service for prescriptions. Stultz Pharmacy continues to fill all of your expectations. They carry a nice selection of gift items. For hometown service, see the professionals at Stultz Pharmacy in Greenup. More than you expect from a pharmacy.
Stultz Pharmacy.
So 10 seconds into the second half, and Highlands adds to its lead at 21-0 on a 68-yard kickoff return for a touchdown by Ethan Grimm. Kickoff fielded at the 7, far sideline by Cam Brewer. Brewer with a head of steam across the 20, the 25. He'll be down just shy of the 30. We'll put the football at the 28-yard line. 11:42 to play here in the third quarter, and Rams down 21-0 now. Parker Ison will bring his crew out. Lyndon Sammons as a tight end will attach on the near side. That's the wide side of the field. Stiltner in the backfield. 4 white helmets across the line for the Bluebirds. Now Jackson Reister slow to get to the line. Play clock's at 3. Ison's going to have to hustle. They'll give it to Stiltner. Stiltner dancing in the hole, and there's nothing there but blue jerseys. Aiden Howard leading the surge. 6'2", 225-pound senior defensive end. No gain on the play. Second down and 10. Rams just have not been able to find any running lanes whatsoever thus far in this football game. Double barrel shotgun look now for Ison. On 2nd and 10, he'll give it off to Stiltner, sweeping to the right, trying to get the outside edge. Slips free at the 30, cuts back inside 40, up to midfield, and wrestled out of bounds into his bench. Isaac Neiman making the stop, but Stiltner finally getting the legs moving. And a Raceland first down brought to you in part by Ram Pharmacy. Our second half kickoff was brought to you in part by the Ashland YMCA. 49-yard line for the Rams on a gain of 21 for Stiltner, his longest run of the night. Marucci goes in the right pocket of Ison from the gun now. 3 to the left, 1 right. Is Reister. They'll give it off to Marucci, and he runs into the arms of Torrin Bryant and Diego Race. Loss of 2 on the play, back to the 47. So second down and 12 for the Rams from their own 47-yard line. 10.5 to go here in the third, down 21-0. Ison wants to throw, looking near side, trying to go toward Arnett, and it's picked off. Gabe Williams tips it back to himself at the 27-yard line, and Ison throws interception number 3 on the season. They're going to put him down at the 28. So Williams picks off his second ball of the season. And the turnover gives it back to the Bluebirds with 10:05 to play here in the third. And they'll have the football at the 26. Williams starts in the backfield now with Littmer. They'll give it off to him on a sweep right. Sheds a tackle, coming back left. Gets a big block from Surrey. Penalty markers flying from all over the field. That one's coming back on a blindside block at the 31. There was every person in the building throwing a yellow flag at that one, including the far side official. So they'll have the penalty markers at the 28. So he's going to pick up a gain of 2, and then they'll mark it off from there. So we'll get a 15-yard penalty from that spot. And now Gabe Williams having to be attended to by the athletic training staff. Injury timeout. We're back after this on Kool TV.
Looking for the latest archery gear? Check out Borders Sporting Goods for your best selection of Hoyt and Matthews bows, as well as 10-point crossbows with a full selection of accessories for all your hunting needs. Borders also offers a full selection of shotguns and rifles with plenty of ammunition and reload supplies, along with a full selection of benchmark and case knives. Borders is your headquarters for the largest selection of Liberty gun safes in the area, no matter how big or small you need to keep your firearms safe. Before your next hunting excursion, stop by and stock up at Borders Sporting Goods, US 60 West in Ashland.
You know, financial security begins at home with home ownership. If you've been putting off looking for a home because you think you can't afford it, you owe it to yourself to check out Members Choice Credit Union. Members Choice Credit Union has programs for first-time home buyers and more to help put you in the home of your dreams. Call, click, or stop by Members Choice Credit Union today. That's Members Choice Credit Union, NMLS 411945, Equal Housing Lender. Other restrictions may apply.
Out of the timeout, Landon Bloss gets home with a big sack of Rio Littmer as he'll get him all the way back inside the 10, down at the 6. So Landon Bloss picks up his second sack of the season. And the sophomore linebacker, untouched right up the gut, will make it second down 30 now after the blindside block got 15. And then add the big loss there on the play. So now Littmer with the shadow of his own goal line on his back. Hands it off. Huge head of steam right up the gut, and as his man tries to cut back inside, he lost his footing. As the handoff was to Ethan Grimm. They'll take him out to the 11-yard line on a gain of 5, and it's third down and 25. Grimm with that return to start the second half on the kickoff when the Rams tried to go a little pooch kick, and he got a huge hole and cut it back and took it untouched to the house. Littmer, pressure coming off the edge, steps up in the pocket, and the Rams get home again. Back inside the 5, Alex Headley was pressured in first, and it was Logan Lockwood that finished things off. And Littmer slow to come to his feet, and when he does, he comes up without his lid. So 2 sacks in the series for the Rams. This one gets Logan Lockwood his 4th of the season. And now Cale Harris will have to punt it from the back of his own end zone, and the Rams looking to get their best starting field position tonight as Arnett will start inside the Bluebirds' 40. Harris has delivered some booming kicks. He'll have to get rid of this one quickly, and he does so with an end-over-end kick. Arnett comes forward, fields it at the 36 on a fair catch. So the Rams will have a very short field on the fair catch that was placed at the 36 on the near sideline. 32-yard kick, no returns, 7:47 to play here in the third quarter. The Rams need a spark here in the worst way. Eisen puts Marucci in his left pocket. Play clock's at 10. Claps, pulls it down, calls his own number, dives off left tackle, and picks up 1. Second down 9 for the Rams. 7:30 to go in the third. 21-0 Highlands. 2 scores in the final 5 minutes of the first half, and then a kickoff return to start the second by Ethan Grimm as he went 68 yards to the house. Arnett, Stiltner, and Evans in a trips look left. Reister right. Marucci in the right pocket of Waller now. Waller wants to throw. And a penalty marker on the far sideline, and they blew it dead. That's going to be against the Rams. So another 5-yard penalty backs up the Rams again in this football game. They got that one on Jonah Arnett. Rams tonight 6 penalties of 35 yards, averaging just over 4 penalties a game for 33 a contest. So the nose of the football at the 40 near side hash mark. Waller goes in a twin set now. Arnett on the near side with Reister. Blitz coming off the edge. Waller rolling out. Throws it near sideline and was picked off. He was looking for Reister, and Tyus McCarter undercut it, his first interception of the season. And the quick field position is all for naught as Waller tosses his first interception of the season as McCarter undercut that one and takes over at the 36 for the Bluebirds. So Jack White in the backfield this time with also Tommy Fearing. Trips bunched up to the far sideline. Littmer carries right up the seam following the lead blockers, and it gets inside the 40-yard line out to the 43. Gain of 7 on the play, second down 3. Littmer 25 of 75 this season with a rushing touchdown. Last year threw for 7 of 11 for 146 yards and 2 scores. They'll give this one off to Jack White. He stumbles in the hole and gets sandwiched after getting back to the line of scrimmage. Lyndon Sammons the first man there. Third down. No gain on the play, 3rd and 3. Inside of 6 to go here in the third. A big third down conversion coming up here. Highlands has not converted on third down tonight. They're 0-4. They still lead this game 21-0. They'll pull a page out of the Raceland playbook with 3 men in the backfield now. Littmer gives it off to Surrey. Sticks a foot in the turf, cuts back in, right up the seam. He's got first down yardage and more. Austin McKee saves 6, but he'll take it down inside of Raceland territory down to the 42-yard line. Gain of 15 on the play, and the 5th first down of the ball game for the Bluebirds. Surrey was bottled up on the far sideline, stuck a foot in the turf, cut it back near side, found the seam, and cracked it off for 15. Little counter play as they'll bring it to the near sideline. Believe that was Jack White. It was. He'll get to the 35 on a gain of 7. Second down 3 for the Bluebirds, leading 21-0 inside of 5 to play here in the third. Highland stays in that 3-back look. This one off to Surrey. Surrey up the right edge, falls forward and moves the sticks for another Highlands first down inside the 30 down to the 28. Gain of 7 on the play. Surrey last year threw for a touchdown. It was a 63-yarder. He also caught 2 passes for 18 yards. Fresh sticks, set of sticks as they go right up the gut as they'll go on the middleman this time, and he gets his legs taken out from underneath him. It was Devin James, just shy of the 25, give him the 26. So a gain of 2, second down 8 for the Bluebirds. Down inside Raceland territory, knocking on the red zone door. Littmer off to Surrey. Surrey off right edge. And down inside the 25, down to the 23. They'll bring up third down coming up. Now they're going to nestle this one forward to the 22, so a gain of 4. Makes it third down and 4. Highlands has only converted on third down once tonight, and it's in this drive. This will be the 8th play coming up on this snap by Littmer. Handoff White. Sheds a tackle, driving the pile forward. Inside the 20, that'll move the sticks. Jonah Arnett and Landon Goodall on the stop, but that'll move the sticks for another first down for the Bluebirds. Down inside the 20, they'll take him to the 17 on a gain of 5. Inside of 3 to play here in the third. Bluebirds up 21-0, looking for more. Ball in between the hashes, nestled nearly a little closer to the near sideline than the far, and a twin set for Littmer. Wide in his left pocket on 1st down and 10. Quarterback drops back, pressure coming up the middle, slides left, fires across the middle, got his man in the back of the end zone, wide open on a post route, and the touchdown goes into the hands of Adam Surrey, and the Bluebirds add to the lead. It's 27-0. Littmer did a great job there of avoiding the pressure coming up the middle because the Raceland defense got there, moved to the left, and that allowed Surrey to drag on that post route, and he was wide open. And Littmer throws his second of the night. Surrey hauls in his third of the season. And with 2:36 to go here in the third, Highlands has added to its lead. It's now 27-0. Nickelman's kick is up. High kick that finds its mark. 28-0, our score. Back after this on Kool TV.
Primary Plus is celebrating 40 years of its mission of quality, advanced, affordable health care. With over 11 primary care locations throughout the region, Primary Plus believes in our communities and our patients. The Primary Plus name means primary care plus so much more. Offering extended services such as women's health, pediatrics, dental, counseling, diabetes management, infusion services, and on-site pharmacy that offers free delivery. Primary Plus believes in connecting health care for you and your family and is always welcoming new patients. Learn more at primaryplus.net.
If you can picture yourself in a better job and a better life, there are thousands of openings in Kentucky right now. And with the Work Ready Kentucky Scholarship, you can prepare for many of them tuition-free. Good at Ashland Community and Technical College. This scholarship offers 100% free tuition for classes that can prepare you for a great job in healthcare, advanced manufacturing, and more in as little as 13 weeks. Get started today at workreadykentucky.com.
28-0. Highlands in front as we welcome you back to the Joker Lawn Care broadcast booth. Cam Brewer from the 14. And he's wrestled down at the 20. Racing will have it on its own 21-yard line. 2:31 to go in the third, and Bluebirds have added 14 to its lead here in the second half. Frederick Douglass now leading Corbin 28-6. That game in the third. Rams put a man in motion. They'll bring Stiltner on a drag route near side, and just a wall of blue jerseys pile drive him to the ground. Leading the surge as the first man there was Jackson Arnold. Trying to go with a little end around there. They'll give him a gain of 2, 2nd down 8. Near side hash mark for the Rams. 2 minutes to go in the third, down 28-0. Trips wide left, boundary right is one man. Eisen calls his own number following Landon Bloss as he goes right up the gut across the 30 to the 31. That'll move the sticks and a Ram Pharmacy first down. Seventh first down of the ball game for the Rams. Rams tonight with only 95 total yards of offense. Offset pistol look this time for Eisen. Blitz coming. The take to give. Stiltner. Little stutter step getting to the hole, and he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Too much tap dancing. And we got a player down for the Rams, as that's Ian Vance, one of the linemen. Slow to come up. Injury timeout. We're back after this on Kool TV.
The Greenup County Public Library System is the best. Read the latest bestsellers in large print, regular print, or audio CDs. You can also check out movies or place a hold on a book on our website or call one of the library locations to place a hold. There are community meeting rooms available by reservation at all locations for clubs and organizations. And be sure to check out the Jesse Stewart collection at the Greenup County branch. Check them out on Facebook and Twitter.
Discover the convenience of Clark's Pump and Shop, your go-to local pit stop. Clark's proudly serves your neighborhood with new locations popping up just around the corner. Swing by today and indulge in a selection of your favorite snacks and drinks. We're committed to elevate your on-the-go taste experience. Clark's Pump and Shop is your premier destination for all things convenience and satisfaction. Stop by today at a Clark's Pump and Shop near you. Clark's Pump and Shop. Return, refresh, refuel.
Back at the Joker Lawn Care broadcast table, Vance comes to the sideline on his own accord. Good to see. 2nd down and 10 for the Rams. Stiltner tries to slip forward, spins, stretching it to the outside, makes a man miss, still trying to get the outside edge. And again, those linebackers just chasing him down, never allowing him to get free. As it was Ryan Dunn that finally got there, and now we've got a player down for Highlands. So another injury timeout. We're back in 60 seconds on Kool TV.
When you want real, authentic Mexican menu items, you want Tres Hermanos Nunez. Accept no substitutes. None compares. Fajitas, tacos, burritos, quesadillas, chimichangas, even vegetarian choices. A kids menu, desserts and salads, a tasty, budget-pleasing selection for you and your family, unlike any others. Should be your first and only choice for authentic Mexican all throughout the tri-state. Ashland, Greenup, Raceland, Paintsville, Canova, South Point, Olive Hill, and Cannonsburg. Tres Hermanos Nunez, the best around.
Hello, everyone. I am Rick Clark. Let me introduce you to Carlisle, Annabelle, and Zach.
And as you can tell by these commercials, this family has a lot of fun.
We have a great team here at Clark's.
And we would love for you to join our family.
Whether you're a young person looking for your first job, someone who's looking for extra work, or maybe you're ready to start a career at a growing company, we want to talk to you. To find out more and start the process, go to myclarkspns.com.
Clark's Pump and Shop.
Return,
refresh,
refuel.
Torrin Bryant, the injured player, had walked to the sideline on his own accord for the Bluebirds. We welcome you back here to the Joker Lawn Care broadcast table. Rams coming to the officials, asking for them to pump the clock, and I believe the Rams are going to have to burn a timeout. Play clock's down to 5. So the Rams will burn a timeout here. It's going to take it to the end of the quarter. So 3 quarters in the book. Highlands leads at 28-0. Fourth quarter when we return after this here on Kool TV.
Primary Plus is celebrating 40 years of its mission of quality, advanced, affordable health care. With over 11 primary care locations throughout the region, Primary Plus believes in our communities and our patients. The Primary Plus name means primary care plus so much more. Offering extended services such as women's health, pediatrics, dental, counseling, diabetes management, infusion services, and on-site pharmacy that offers free delivery. Primary Plus believes in connecting health care for you and your family and is always welcoming new patients. Learn more at primaryplus.net.
At Papa John's, get an extra large New York style one-topping pizza for only $10.99. Hand stretch, mouth watering, get that ooey gooey cheese. 8 extra large slices, hold it and fold it. It's an extra large, bigger is better, more for your money New York style pizza. Better ingredients, better pizza, better get you some cheesy, saucy, tossy Papa John's. Get an extra large New York style one-topping pizza for only $10.99. Papa John's.
Back at the Joker Lawn Care broadcast booth, James Collier, happy to have you along with us here tonight with the Rams on the road. 28-0, they trail. They'll work it right to left for the final 12 minutes. And they'll face 3rd down and 7. Rams 2 of 9 tonight on 3rd down conversions. They have struggled in that position mightily. Ison with Bloss in the backfield as an H-back. He'll move him to the left. Ison rolling out right, throwing right, has his man on the far sideline as he makes the hook up there with Jackson Reister. down inside the 40 to the 44-yard line. A gain of 10 and a first down for the Rams. All first downs this season by the Rams, brought to you in part by Ram Pharmacy, located on Greenup Avenue in Raceland. Ram Pharmacy, your friend for life. So Ison's 3 for 5 tonight for, now. Make it 4 for 6 for 28 yards. Give it off on a sweep to the near sideline. Penalty marker flies. This one's coming back as Aiden Cooper with a nice run as he gets it down inside Bluebirds territory to the 45, but all for naught as there's a marker back at the 40-yard line. And they're backing this one up again. So from the previous spot, we'll back it up to the 34-yard line. Cal still leading Ryle 21-7. This Highlands team fell to Ryle in overtime last week, 34-28. Ryle ranked 6th in Class 6A this week. Highlands ranked 4th in Class 5A. Highlands 3-1 on the series, on the season, trying to go to 3-0 in this series with Raceland. So 1st and 20 for the Rams. Ison rolling out, fading back, throwing off his back foot and just slings it into the ground on the far sideline right in front of the Highlands bench. Incomplete, second down. Raceland has dominated the time of possession battle tonight, almost 24 minutes to Highlands 13. But the Rams with only 108 total yards of offense. Clock resting with 11:02 to go in the ball game. Waller in the backfield now is the quarterback for the Rams. 4-man rush. They give it off on a stretch play. Trying to get to the outside edge is Aiden Cooper. And then a penalty marker flies at the end of the play as Cooper goes out of bounds and probably going backward again for the Rams. Got the penalty marker right at the line of scrimmage. So it'll be 10 yards on the penalty on a low block by Scout Wilkes. So that makes it 2nd and 30. As it goes all the way back to the Rams 24. Raceland tonight, 7 penalties for 45 yards. Twin set for Waller. Zips it out quickly to Eli Evans. Evans makes the grab of the 25, cuts back inside. Ball comes out at the end, and a fumble gives it back to Highlands. So Peyton Klosterman knocks it out and recovers it right in front of the Rams bench at the 29-yard line. So another turnover by the Rams as Eli Evans makes the catch and puts it on the turf. .10:37 to go in the ball game, and Highlands will take over at the Rams' 29-yard line. So now a touchdown by the Highland Bluebirds will put the clock in motion on the new rule change this year. Only 35 needed to start the running clock, not 36. Let's see what they decide to do here on this possession as they're going in I formation. Littmer goes up under center. They'll give it off to Neiman. Neiman bounces to the outside. Jonah Arnett takes him off his feet as he'll get down to the 20 on a gain of 9. So 2nd down 1. So we'll go down inside of 10 minutes on this snap. coming up for the Bluebirds, and I got something on the field, looks like. Oh, they got the ball in the wrong spot. They had it up at the 19. They moved it back to the 20. Okay. Far side official come in pointing toward the field, and it was because the official had placed the ball in the wrong spot. So 2nd and 1 from the 20 for the Bluebirds. In an I formation, they'll stay. Taden Lawrenson as the fullback. They give it off to Neiman. Neiman cuts it back off right tackle, gets down to the 16 and moves the sticks for a first down for the Bluebirds. Gain of 4 on the play, and the 9th first down of the ball game for Highlands. Clear night here on a muggy night in Fort Thomas Highlands, up in the northern part of Kentucky, just outside of Cincinnati. Rams will be back up this way next week when they go to Covington Catholic to play Newport Central Catholic. Play action comes near side. Lorenzen makes the catch 10, down inside the 5, reaching forward and gets inside the 5, and it's 1st and goal. Lorenzen, the son of NFL and Highland great Jared Lorenzen. So a 13-yard gain there gives Littmer 92 yards on the night, and it's 1st and goal from the 3. Near side hash mark for the Bluebirds. And an I formation, Littmer on 1st and goal. Rams showing blitz, here they come. They'll give it off on the fullback, and he dives forward, and right into the end zone goes Lorenzen as he finishes things off on the 3-yard dive. And it's 34-0 with 9:20 to go in the ball game, and an extra point away from putting the running clock in motion. So 20 unanswered out of the halftime break. Nickelman's extra point is up and is good. And we'll go with a running clock the rest of the way with 9:20 to go in the ball game. Back after this on Kool TV.
At Papa John's, get an extra large New York style one-topping pizza for only $10.99. Hand stretch, mouth watering, get that ooey gooey cheese. 8 extra large slices, hold it and fold it. It's an extra large, bigger is better, more for your money, New York style pizza. Better ingredients, better pizza, better get you some cheesy, saucy, tossy Papa John's. Get an extra large New York style one-topping pizza for only $10.99. Papa John's.
If you're looking for a complete discount pharmacy with old-fashioned service and excellent prices, look no more. Since 1979, Stultz Pharmacy has provided our area with the finest in pharmacy care, 24-hour emergency prescription service, free delivery, and drive-through service for prescriptions. Stultz Pharmacy continues to fill all of your expectations. They carry a nice selection of gift items. For hometown service, see the professionals at Stultz Pharmacy in Greenup. More than you expect from a pharmacy.
Stultz Pharmacy.
So that last drive for Highlands, 4 plays, 29 yards, a minute 16. 3 yards from Jaden Lorenzen finishes things up. And an extra point has the running clock in motion the rest of the way. As we welcome you back here to the Joker Lawn Care broadcast table. James Carey, happy to have you along with us. So Brewer with another return as he'll get it out to the 24-yard line. So the Rams going to take a tough loss here on the road as they'll fall to 1-3 on the season. Highlands will go to 4-1. Rams will be back in action next Friday night as they'll make the trip back up north to Newport Central Catholic. Marucci on the dive right up the middle. And there has just been nothing there all evening long. Give him a gain of 1, 2nd down 9. Thomas Hicks, that one of those linebackers that made the stop there. And it's all that defensive front pressure that has allowed Highlands to just basically work with a four-man rush and bring the linebackers free. Here's a ball out quickly. What a defensive play there by Thomas Hicks again, as he nearly intercepted the pass and then still recovered to make the stop. The ball quickly out to Jackson Reister, as he's going to pick up one. And it'll be 3rd down and 8. Rams 3 of 10 tonight on 3rd down conversions. They've been right at 40% on the season. Waller in a twin set. Man goes in motion, that's Cooper. And penalty marker flies, and we got motion from the Rams again. Look at that one on the center of Carson Bowden. Not often you get a penalty marker on your center. So the Rams penalized again tonight, 9 times for 60 yards. That's double both in the category of penalties and yardage per game. Waller on 3rd down and 13. Pressure coming off the near side edge, throwing across his body, looking for Arnett. It was well covered in the back end as the pass falls incomplete. Michael Tincher was there in coverage, 4th down for the Rams. So 6:25 on a rolling clock here in the 4th and final stanza. Tincher's going to go back to return, and Klosterman will as well. Waller to kick it away, and Raceland will burn a timeout. With 6:13 to play here in regulation. We're back after this on Kool TV.
Looking for the latest archery gear? Check out Border Sporting Goods for your best selection of Hoyt and Matthews bows, as well as 10-point crossbows with a full selection of accessories for all your hunting needs. Borders also offers a full selection of shotguns and rifles with plenty of ammunition and reload supplies, along with a full selection of benchmark and case knives. Borders is your headquarters for the largest selection of Liberty gun safes in the area, no matter how big or small you need to keep your firearms safe. Before your next hunting excursion, stop by and stock up at Border Sporting Goods, US 60 West in Ashland.
You know, financial security begins at home with home ownership. If you've been putting off looking for a home because you think you can't afford it, you owe it to yourself to check out Members Choice Credit Union. Members Choice Credit Union has programs for first-time home buyers and more to help put you in the home of your dreams. Call, click, or stop by Members Choice Credit Union today. That's Members Choice Credit Union, NMLS 411945, Equal Housing Lender. Other restrictions may apply.
Rams will kick it away, and Waller hangs one in the high night sky. It takes a bounce at midfield and goes out of bounds on the Raceland side of the stripe at the 48. So a 27-yard kick, no return, 5:52 to go on a running clock here in the 4th and final stanza. And say we'll get some fresh faces out on the field for the Bluebirds, and one of those is going to be the sophomore quarterback of Cale Harris. Harris on a twin set, near side hash mark from the Rams' 48-yard line. Harris wants to throw, looking left, pressure coming up the middle. Logan Lockwood trying to get there. He'll bring him to the ground as he slings it into the Rams' side of things. They'll say he did get out of the tackle box and maybe had a guy somewhere in the vicinity. Coach Mike Sammons saying, where's the intentional grounding? He was not out of the tackle box. I'm sorry. He was standing on the hash marks. And there's the penalty marker. So it'll be intentional grounding. And it should move it back to from the play to the 42-yard line. And the Bluebirds 42 at that. So make it 2nd and 20 now from the 42-yard line. Harris going to throw again. Pressure coming. They set up a little screen. They get it to their tailback of I do not have that kid on the roster. Colton Kramer, thank you. So they'll take him out to the 47. They'll sling it out again. This is far sideline, and a penalty marker flies on the back end of it. So Ian Garnon, and they're going to decline the penalty. So they'll take the result of the play. So the block at the back is declined. So the result of the play takes it out to the 47 as the Rams get the stop, and it's 4th and 15. 4 minutes to go on a running clock, and once again the Bluebirds will kick it away here, trying to wrap things up here tonight and pick up win number 4. Play clock's at 2. Get it away. Harris booms another one as Arnett goes back inside his own 10 and fields it. That's one you got to let go. You got to let that one over top of your head and try to get in the end zone. So taken back to the 8 on a 45-yard kick, no return. So 3 and some change left to go in this one. As the Rams will roll out inside their own 10-yard line, trying to put the finishing touches on this one and get on the bus and head home. Here's Waller on first down, gives it off to Stiltner on a sweep to the left. Stiltner trying to find a hole, bouncing it to the outside 10, and gets driven out of bounds into the Rams sideline. He has been running for his life all night long, and just every hole or crease that he's normally used to finding, it's just not been there. And that's a testament to the speed that this Bluebirds team offers. And again, some people may be saying, why in the world is Raceland playing a team that's ranked 4th in 5A? You'll see the result of it next week. The same thing happened last year. Raceland got beat 40-0 against this Highlands team and bounced back and put a running clock on Newport Central Catholic. And it looked like Newport Central Catholic was running with cinder blocks around their feet. Rams will be in Class A football for the remainder of the season up until the season finale. As Brigham Davidson will haul in the pass. Take him down to out to the 15 on a gain of 2. So 3rd and 3 for the Rams. Waller from the gun on 3rd and 3. The give to Stiltner. And there's just not much there as he tries to come right up the gut. And he's going to be short of the 20. Is he going to have enough to move the sticks is a question. They're going to push him out to the 18. And they're going to move the sticks in a fresh set of downs on a Ram Pharmacy first down for the Rams, number 9 on the evening. We'll tick inside of 60 seconds on this snap. Waller wants to throw, zips it out far sideline, has his man there. penalty marker in the backfield, as that one's out to Parker Eisen. These officials tonight must be getting paid by the penalty marker. For the love of God, guys, it's 55 seconds, 35-0. So they call a personal foul against roughing the passer. I don't know that there's much there to it either way. So the pass is complete out to Eisen. So that 15 yards will take it out to the 37. So the result of the play was 4, and then the penalty on the backside of that. Waller slings it near sideline. Jackson Reister has it inside the 40 to the 42. Clock will stop with 30 seconds left to play as Raceland burns a timeout. So a gain of 5 makes it 2nd and 5. Stay tuned with us at the half. We'll check, or at the end of the game, excuse me. Got a lot of kids beside of me making a lot of noise, and it's getting very difficult to concentrate up here. It's bad enough that you're standing on top of a press box trying to call a game. A couple kids up here hanging out, cheering for their buddies, and just makes it difficult. Waller brings his crew back out now with 30 seconds left to go. He'll give it off to Cooper, and he gets walloped in the backfield. And that should do it. Loss of 3 on the play. That's going to be our ball game. Final score here tonight, 35-0 Highlands. Postgame when we return after this on Kool TV.
When you want real, authentic Mexican menu items, you want Tres Hermanos Nunez. Accept no substitutes. None compares. Fajitas, tacos, burritos, quesadillas, chimichangas, even vegetarian choices. A kids menu, desserts, and salads. A tasty, budget-pleasing selection for you and your family, unlike any others. Should be your first and only choice for authentic Mexican all throughout the tri-state. Ashland, Greenup, Grayson, Paintsville, Canova, South Point, Olive Hill, and Cannonsburg. Tres Hermanos Nunez, the best around.
Hello, everyone. I am Rick Clark. Let me introduce you to Carlisle, Annabelle, and Zach.
And as you can tell by these commercials, this family has a lot of fun.
We have a great team here at Clark's.
And we would love for you to join our family.
Whether you're a young person looking for your first job, someone who's looking for extra work, or maybe you're ready to start a career at a growing company, we want to talk to you. To find out more and start the process, go to myclarkspns.com.
Clark's Pump & Shop.
Return.
Refresh.
Refuel.
If you're looking for a complete discount pharmacy with old-fashioned service and excellent prices, look no more. Since 1979, Stultz Pharmacy has provided our area with the finest in pharmacy care. 24-hour emergency prescription service, free delivery, and drive-through service for prescriptions. Stultz Pharmacy continues to fill all of your expectations. They carry a nice selection of gift items. For hometown service, see the professionals at Stultz Pharmacy in Greenup. More than you expect from a pharmacy.
Stultz Pharmacy.
Fall fishing season is just around the corner, and Border Sporting Goods is your fishing headquarters for rods and reels from G. Loomis, St. Croix, Fenwick, Lewes, Shimano, Daiwa, and Abu Garcia. No matter what species of fish you are targeting, Border Sporting Goods has the perfect setup to make your next trip on the water a success. Borders also has baits in every size and style with a wide selection of tackle from Berkley, Strike King, Zoom, Z-Man, Bandit, and many more. Before hitting the water for your next fishing trip, stop by and stock up at Border Sporting Goods, US 60 West in Ashland.
Final score here tonight, Highlands defeats Raceland 35-0. Let's take you out of how this one went down. We stayed scoreless until 5 minutes to go in the first half, and Raceland set up the Bluebirds with really good field position, and they didn't need long to take care of it as Isaac Neiman dashes in from 5 yards out. Extra point for Logan Nickelman is good, 7-0, 5:07 to play in the half. Raceland gives the football back on another short field right before halftime, and Rio Littmer tosses his first of 2 touchdown passes tonight. This one 10 yards to Jackson Arnold, 50 seconds before halftime, 14-0 at the break. Out of the halftime break, Raceland goes for a pooch kick. It lands in the hands of Ethan Grimm at the 32-yard line, and he goes 68 yards to the house untouched on a nice cutback on the inside line. 21-0, 10 seconds into the second half. We go late into the third. Littmer hits this time Adam Surrey on a deep post route, 17 yards. Extra point is true, 28-0 after 3. We get about 3 minutes into the final stanza, and Tatum Lorenzen finishes off the final 3 yards. Extra point is true, puts the running clock in motion at 9:20 to go in the ball game. 35-0, your final score. We'll take a break. We come back, we'll look at some numbers as we continue things here in post-game coverage on Kool TV.
You know, financial security begins at home with home ownership. If you've been putting off looking for a home because you think you can't afford it, you owe it to yourself to check out Members Choice Credit Union. Members Choice Credit Union has programs for first-time home buyers and more to help put you in the home of your dreams. Call, click, or stop by Members Choice Credit Union today. That's Members Choice Credit Union, NMLS 411945, Equal Housing Lender. Other restrictions may apply.
If you can picture yourself in a better job and a better life, there are thousands of openings in Kentucky right now. And with the Work Ready Kentucky Scholarship, you can prepare for many of them tuition-free. Good at Ashland Community and Technical College. This scholarship offers 100% free tuition for classes that can prepare you for a great job in healthcare, advanced manufacturing, and more in as little as 13 weeks. Get started today at WorkReadyKentucky.com.
The Greenup County Public Library System is the best. Read the latest bestsellers in large print, regular print, or audio CDs. You can also check out movies or place a hold on a book on our website or call one of the library locations to place a hold. There are community meeting rooms available by reservation at all locations for clubs and organizations. And be sure to check out the Jesse Stewart collection at the Greenup County branch. Check them out on Facebook and Twitter. Primary Plus is celebrating 40 years of its mission of quality, advanced, affordable health care. With over 11 primary care locations throughout the region, Primary Plus believes in our communities and our patients. The Primary Plus name means primary care plus so much more. Offering extended services such as women's health, pediatrics, dental, counseling, diabetes management, infusion services, and on-site pharmacy that offers free delivery. Primary Plus believes in connecting health care for you and your family and is always welcoming new patients. Learn more at primaryplus.net.
Back here at the Joker Lawn Care broadcast booth, James Collier. Happy to have you along with us here at post-game coverage. 35-0, our final score. Let's take a look at some numbers in this one. Raceland tonight with 10 first downs. They were 4 of 12 on third down conversions, 2 of 3 on fourth down tries. 131 total yards of offense tonight, 53 through the air, 78 on the ground. They were limited on the rushing attack. 39 rushes for 78 yards, 2 per carry. 9 penalties for 60 yards. They turned it over 3 times in the losing effort, 2 interceptions and a fumble. 5 punts, averaging 30.4 yards per punt. They had the football for a commanding 31 minutes and 7 seconds, but come up scoreless in this one. Highlands with 11 first downs in the ballgame. They were 2 of 7 on third down conversions. Did not attempt a fourth down try tonight. Only 162 total yards for the Bluebirds, 97 through the air, 65 on the ground. They were flagged 5 times for 50 yards. Punted the football 5 times for an average of 40.6 per kick. Had the football just under 17 minutes in the contest. We'll wrap things up when we return on our final break after this on Kool TV.
I got kicked off campus, but they let me back on because my dad knew the dean.
Give me that ooey gooey, crispy, crunchy, mouth watering. Give me that meaty, treaty, zesty, bestie, garlic sauce. Give me that dippy, doughy, melty topping, pepperoncini popping. Give me that cheesy, saucy, tossy, Papa John's. Give me that foldy, pepperoni, tantalizing. Give me that choco chicky, sticky, sweetie, hypnotizing. Give me that dippy, drippy, drummy, whippy, Papa wangin'. Give me that cheesy, saucy, tossy, Papa John's. Better ingredients, better pizza, better get you some. Now I'm talking about, yeah.
If you're looking for a complete discount pharmacy with old-fashioned service and excellent prices, look no more. Since 1979, Stultz Pharmacy has provided our area with the finest in pharmacy care, 24-hour emergency prescription service, free delivery, and drive-through service for prescriptions. Stultz Pharmacy continues to fill all of your expectations. They carry a nice selection of gift items. For hometown service, see the professionals at Stultz Pharmacy in Greenup. More than you expect from a pharmacy.
Stultz Pharmacy.
Fall fishing season is just around the corner, and Border Sporting Goods is your fishing headquarters for rods and reels from G. Loomis, St. Croix, Fenwick, Lewes, Shimano, Daiwa, and Abu Garcia. No matter what species of fish you are targeting, Border Sporting Goods has the perfect setup to make your next trip on the water a success. Borders also has baits in every size and style with a wide selection of tackle from Berkley, Strike King, Zoom, Z-Man, Bandit, and many more. Before hitting the water for your next fishing trip, stop by and stock up at Border Sporting Goods, US 60 West in Ashland.
Discover the convenience of Clark's Pump and Shop, your go-to local pit stop. Clark's proudly serves your neighborhood with new locations popping up just around the corner. Swing by today and indulge in a selection of your favorite snacks and drinks. We're committed to elevate your on-the-go taste experience. Clark's Pump and Shop is your premier destination for all things convenience and satisfaction. Stop by today at a Clark's Pump and Shop near you. Clark's Pump and Shop. Return, refresh, refuel.
Let's look at our final numbers here in this one as we wrap things up from the Joker Lawn Care broadcast table. Parker Ison tonight, 4 for 7 for 28 yards. He threw an interception. Jacob Waller, 6 of 10, 25 yards with an interception. Raceland's Landon Stiltner, 21 carries for 45, 21 of those on one run. Marucci, 7 for 17. Ison, 1 catch for 4 yards tonight. Arnett had 3 for 17 all in the first half. Rio Littmer, 9 for 13 for 92 yards and 2 touchdowns. Rushing tonight, Adam Surrey had 3 for 26, 15 being the longest. Jackson Arnold catches a touchdown, as does Surrey. Arnold had 37 receiving yards, Surrey with 30. Final score tonight, 35-0. Highlands makes it 3 in a row over the Rams as they'll move to 4-1 on the season. Raceland falls to 1-3. Up next for the Rams, they'll make the trip back north as we'll be at Covington Catholic next Friday night. They'll play the Newport Central Catholic team that uses Covington Catholic as its home field. 7:10 countdown to kickoff coverage begins with me. I'll be with you from there. 7:30 we'll put it in the air as the Rams get into Class A football for the rest of the season up until that final game of the regular season when it goes to LCA, which is in Class 2A. That's it for us. A big thanks to everyone that tuned in on Kool TV with us tonight, all of our great sponsors as well. But one final time, from Highlands, Raceland falls 35-0. For everyone at the KHSAA Sports Network, I'm James Collier. Saying good night, everyone.
Thank you for watching another Raceland Rams football broadcast live on Kool TV. This broadcast of Raceland Rams football has been an exclusive sports presentation of the KHSAA Sports Network and Kool TV.